human fighter. Drew, playing Lysander, the elven bard warlock. Kevin, playing Casimir, the human sorcerer. Pat, playing Roderick, the human barbarian. And finally Darren, playing Calsulus, the tiefling rogue cleric. This is the When Bards Attack podcast. All right. Welcome back to Dungeons and Dragons Curse at Ravenspire. We're going to kick things off in just a minute. We do have some big news this week. Our main campaign, Starfall, is going to be starting on March 30th, so check that out on our YouTube and Twitch pages here, coming very soon. Besides that, we're going to jump right in, so I'm going to bring in all the players. Welcome back, players. We're going to jump right back into Curse at Ravenspire.
You're all main characters, too.
What's that?
You're a main character as well, man.
Am I? Well,
that's right.
All right. Well, we're going to jump back in, guys. So last time at Curse of Ravenspire, our adventurers have made their way into a little bit of a haunted house, so to speak, led there by two ghosts, two small children. And what you found is that this house seems to be cursed in some way. You've found a number of spirits, as well as some hints as to some things that were going on in this building. It's your understanding, based on the note that you found, that the previous residents of this property were involved in some sort of dark magic. Potentially some sacrifices were happening downstairs in some sort of a dungeon that was referenced. And ultimately, you found a letter from a man by the name of Strahd von Zarovich, who you know to be the same name as the vampire lord that dwells over this area, based on your meeting with Dragomir at the beginning. You saw that he was not very happy with these people, based on the notes that you found. So that's really where we left off. You guys have kind of cleared the first floor, cleared the second floor. Did not go up to the third floor when you did discover a secret passageway that led to what appears to lead to a basement. That's where we left off. So before we jump in, anybody have any questions before we get started?
I'm all good. Ready to roll.
Okay. Very good. All right. As you make your way down the hidden staircase from the second floor, you find yourself in a stone sort of hallway that seems to be a basement dungeon, as was denoted in the letter, underneath the home. You can hear the sound of whispers on the air, which you can also hear in the background currently, of some sort of echoing chanting happening throughout the area. It's soft, it's quiet, it sort of lingers on the air. You can hear just the whispers of words, unintelligible words. It sounds like some sort of chanting. What do you guys want to do as you get to the bottom of the stairs? Anything you're looking to do before you kind of explore? Right now, you're in a small hallway where the stairs kind of drops down.
How long of a hallway is it?
Let me pull up the little mappy here real quick.
Rough hallway dimension.
Yeah, hold on. Let me just pull that up. I'm trying to move you guys a little bit. Okay. What you see in front of you is a short 10-foot, 15-foot stone hallway. It's barely 5 feet across. just enough for one person to walk abreast, and it looks like it heads forward and then kind of turns left and right at a T junction directly ahead.
Is
And
there
how
ambient
dark?
lighting, or are
Yes,
we
how dark
torch
is it?
lit still?
Sorry, say that. Well, it's black as you come down the steps. So upstairs you had lit up a bunch of fires and a bunch of torches. It is pitch black down here.
Can I try to focus my perception into like hearing since it's pitch black to try to figure out if it's coming from a specific direction, like left or right?
Sure, give me a perception roll.
I can do that. That's a 12.
You listen. It seems like it's coming from all directions as you kind of focus, especially in the darkness. And you kind of echoing through the stone. You're not entirely sure which direction, if it is coming from a direction.
So I guess we're walking up to the junction. If we're listening, can I?
Right now you're at the stairs.
hear-
I'm assuming no one's walking
Oh.
unless I hear otherwise for now.
Oh,
There is a 10-foot hallway in a junction.
okay. Well, I feel like it makes sense for those of us that can see, scout ahead a little bit to not announce our presence with fire. So I will walk up, and hopefully somebody follows. Walk up to the junction.
Go on. I'd be right behind you.
Yeah. Listen with my ears perked up, and when I get to the edge, I'm gonna peek around both sides and see what I can see.
So, Darren, you step forward to the T junction, and Lysander, were you also walking up behind him? Is that what I heard?
Yes, I will be behind him. I was debating whether or not it made sense for me to be somewhere further back in the order, just to kind of give more range of coverage for what we can see. But yeah, I'll
There's
go.
a wall behind us.
What's up?
There's just a wall behind us, and I would
Yeah,
assume there's
stairs.
enough light coming from above to light the stairway.
It's actually almost pitch black down here. I mean, this was like a 20-foot. Remember, you went down two
I guess that's true.
flights
That's true.
essentially. It's pretty far down.
Dark as heck.
I like how
You
you're
went up
also
from-
assuming that everything that we face right now is corporeal and like can't walk through walls and shit.
That's true. The only thing you fought is two spirits, as it were.
It's pretty much all bad in this house, anyways. Like
Yep.
we just gotta find the chanting and make it happen. You know what I mean?
Kevin, I just like to go around the table, see what everybody's doing. So you two walk up to the front. Kevin, are you doing anything up there?
Kevin, if you're talking, you're muted.
No, no, I'm not. I'm just hanging tight, keeping my eyes peeled. That's it right now.
And Rivers?
I think I'm gonna probably kind of gather what Calstolas and Lysander are getting at, because they're the only two that can see in the dark, and they're gonna assume furtively press forward. So it's like, okay, they're gonna go scout, so I'm gonna motion to Roderick, at least Roderick, and then also Casimir, humans kind of stay back. We'll wait a second, give it a little bit of a breath. So hold here for a second. Or at least we'll give them, 10, 15 feet or whatever till I get to the end of the hallway, and then start maybe moving, kind of grope the side of the wall, make sure we're...
I mean, I
For
don't
one-
want to turn, but you could kind of follow the leader and just grab onto Casolus's tail.
Yeah.
You're behind me technically, so
I can move out of the way.
Either way is fine. I think my main point is before we get to any kind of opening or critical juncture or open room or anything, I definitely want to make note to stop and let them check it out first, especially if it's not well lit.
Okay. And Pat, I was just going through my notes, sort of, and just looking at the things. I had a torch lit on you at one point, so I guess that's the question: is are you going to take that torch downstairs? Because it looks like you did have a torch at the end of. It's been 2 weeks, so I had to jog my memory here.
I mean, probably, but
Okay.
if we're,
You,
yeah, I would take it down there and keep it unless someone told me to, extinguish it.
Well, I heard Darren's comment, so do you want to put out the torch? Do you want to leave it lit?
Yeah, I
we
guess
can relight it.
let's put it out, and then
Got it.
we should probably follow then, since we can't see.
We're not going any. I'm literally just going up to the edge
Okay.
and looking around the corner to see what we can see.
Yeah, we can come back. Don't worry. Like,
I'll chill.
Says
You guys
that.
are good. Don't
Yeah,
leave
hopefully.
us.
It's in the
If we
dark.
don't come back, then you'll know to go back up the stairs.
Yeah,
That's
we go
right,
back
yeah.
Go back up the ladder.
It's going to be like the scene from Indiana Jones where one of your heads come rolling back out of the darkness.
Still in the darkness. but
Darren, as you make it to the edge, could you give me a perception roll as well?
yeah. What does the 25 give me?
The sounds are definitely not coming from all directions. They are coming from the south. So as you're kind of coming out, so to your right, and what you see is to your left. You see a short, very short hallway, another maybe 10 feet, that goes to the left, and it turns left again. There's also another passageway directly to your right from the left. So you can actually see this hallway going left turns to the right and turns to the left a little further up. So there's two more junctions directly ahead. Down to the right, which is where you hear the sounds coming from, you can see this hallway looks like it goes a pretty far ways, probably 20, 30, 40 feet. And you do see a little T junction as well, where it turns off left and right further down.
All right. I sort of motion Lysander back and then regroup with the others and basically relay that the sounds are coming that way. There's a hallway and the T. To the left is a short hallway and another T, but the voices are coming that way. So if we want to just go, that's the way to go. But we don't know what's that way. That could come up behind us. So I don't know which. Is it smarter to clear out the area that we aren't headed to specifically, or just go?
I would say we know that there is something making noise. We should probably go check and so there is no guesswork. There is something there. It is emanating noise. It might behoove us to go check out and make sure there's nothing kind of be sneaking up behind us.
So go check out which.
Check out
so
the
if I recall
alternate
correctly, it would be
path, like
the
you
left.
suggested.
I'm sorry,
You wanna go-
Ethan, I think I
You guys
talked
talking about-
Checking out
What is happening?
the alternate path. Like
Everybody's
to make sure
talking
nothing
at the same
sneaks up
time.
behind us.
All right, where are we going?
Hey, where are we
What are you
going?
trying to say?
In real time, because this is probably actually happening in real time. Just start going forward. Just start walking past everyone.
Hell yeah.
Okay. To which direction, left or right?
To the left.
To the left. So away from the south.
I mean to the right, to the right, to the right, to the right.
Okay, so you hear the sounds. You hear Darren say left or right. To the right is where he hears it left, and having this debate. Kevin, you just turned to the right and started making your way.
Correct.
Got it. Okay, let's figure out and see what everybody's going to do. So Kevin starts moving to the right. Darren, I'll move to you, and I'll just make my way around the table.
Well, I mean, if he's going to go that way, I'm going to go with him. He's going to get killed. Can't even see where he's going. He's not even going to know what killed him.
Darren, give me another perception check, actually.
Okay.
Don't step on the pressure plate.
Okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so Darren and Kevin turn to the right. Kevin or Casimir just leads on. I'll go to Lysander since you were next in order. What are you gonna as those two turn to the right?
I mean, other than pondering my life choices that brought me to this moment, yeah, just kind of I guess coming next from on. I guess this is my lot, and just kind of go with them, follow along, like. And actually, I turned back to Rivers and Roderick and was like, I'm not sure if this is the right way, but this is the way we're going. So,
didn't we say the voices were coming from there?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, well, it's like my dad always used to say, there's really nowhere for a moth to fly to if the lantern isn't lit.
In the dark, just do this.
Okay, so what does that mean for you, Rivers? Which way are you going? You following the group?
I'm trudging forward, following the group hard.
Okay. Roderick, I assume that means you're also following the group?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, fair enough. So the group turns right.
Stealthy, sneaky, making sure that,
you tell me.
I do want to be stealthy.
I'm going to try to stealth for sure, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to try to, not have my boots scrape across whatever bug-infested floor this is.
It's a stone floor. But okay, if you guys want to stealth, is everybody stealthing? Is anyone not going to stealth?
Well, I mean, I'm going to try to be stealthy, right?
Then give me stealth rolls if you guys want to.
Oh, yeah. I'm definitely rolling with a hard disadvantage here.
Okay.
Oh, I would love to stealth.
Oh, you can actually stealth in this game.
I was going to say, will you finally be able to stealth?
Yeah, well, we're going to see. It is a better plus than the last game.
Not a disadvantage.
Also that, yeah.
Why did it not come up? Oh, there it is. It's weird.
How about 12? At 12.
Got
at 12.
it. Yeah. Same all okay, good. Got it. You start making your way. Kevin, as you're leading the group, a path turns to your left and to your right, and also continues forward. Head forward.
See that?
Yeah, you can see kind of 5 feet in front of him for certain.
Okay.
And then there's a larger space up further. So it's a left, a right, and straight. The first junction.
Do we hear?
And where are the sounds coming from?
They continue. Now that you're making this way, they definitely get louder the further south you move. It seems like they're continuing to be south.
And we are currently headed south.
Yes.
Continue going south.
Okay, so you pass this little T-junction, go and continue forward.
I glance down both paths as we go. Do I see anything? I guess we're passing.
Yep, I will walk you through what you see. So as Kevin, Casimir, you make your way into this larger room as you step past this little T-junction, and you can see what looks like a table and chairs. They look like they've been long, devastatedly just smashed and decaying, spider webs throughout. But you see what appears to be maybe like a kitchen area of some sort. You can see a big long table in the middle of this room. As you guys pass the T-junction and you look to the left and right, Darren, they look like small little antechambers. They're only 5 foot deep, and then they kind of go left and right like they're like small little side chambers. They don't look like they're very big as you pass them. You don't see any creatures or anything like that. Just two small hallways, but they look like they turn left and right again in those little smaller hallways. But it looks like a small antechamber.
And this room where the table, if he's continuing to go forward, I'm just following.
Again, I'm not going to move.
Is this like a?
Yeah. So as you walk in, you see it's absolutely a kitchen. And what about the rest of you? Anybody doing anything with this little T-junction that you're passing, or do you all just keep moving, following Casimir?
Did we ever light anything, or is it still
no.
just?
I would diminish our stealth completely.
Yeah, well then I can't really do anything. I'm just gonna keep following the footsteps in front of me, and maybe
Follow the leader.
you know, kind of grasping the wall, feeling the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Mage Armor as I walk through here.
Okay, got it. Morally smart. You guys, as he enters the room, Darren, you see this kind of purplish energy kind of flourish out for just a second and surround him, and then of course dissipates after it initially appears.
So this kitchen area, is it a closed off room or?
Yeah, I'll describe more in depth with not what you can see. Lysander, what about you as you pass the T junction? Do you carry into this kitchen area, or do you stop or do anything?
Nah, man, don't split up the group.
Okay. Learned a valuable lesson. Okay. Move everybody into the kitchen.
I mean, I wasn't the one who had to learn it last time, and I would dare say the person who did need to learn it never learned it, but it's not there.
If you're talking to Matt, sure.
I didn't name his name. I didn't say. That's on you.
Okay. For some reason, your light is still on. I don't know why. That's okay. Okay. Inside this room, you can see the following. There is a door that continues south. It is open, but it's an old wooden door that's been ajar. And then there is a door that heads, that would be west. So as you're coming into the room to the right. So there are two doors, one that leads out of the kitchen to the right, and one that continues heading south.
And which direction do we hear voices, if at all?
Still continues from the south.
Can we make out what the voices are saying, or is it just kind of like random chant? Like,
It sounds exactly like, if you're listening to the background music, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's sort of some sort of language that you don't understand. It's unintelligible. Just whispers.
interesting.
So 5 of you are in this kitchen area, pitch black. You can hear the whispers. They sound like they're getting louder. Every time you move south, it seems like they move louder. You have a door that leads south, a door that leads to the west.
Any food in the kitchen? Any food in the kitchen?
No. Not at this point.
I was just thinking about our carb-loading friend, you know.
Smart. Can I is there, so there's three different passageways leading from this kitchen, or two? Okay.
Excuse me, west and south.
And south. Yeah, and south is where the chanting is coming from.
Yeah, it does appear that way.
Got it.
Do we want to check the door before we just head south and see what's
the door
the other
back
door,
from the
the west.
original? Oh, okay.
The door heading west.
Yeah, I'm down. Do a little roundabout, see if there's another less direct way, see if there's anything mean that's going to sneak up on us, see if there's any tasty loot.
It's the refrigerator, and all it says is Zool when you open it up.
I mean,
Lead the way.
Let's do it.
Check for traps.
In hushed whisper. Yeah.
check for traps, Doug. On the door.
Check for traps.
You said the door to the south. You said the door to the south was open, right?
Yeah. Door to the south is open. The door to the west is not currently open. You're checking for traps?
Yes, please. Okay. Cool.
Very efficient check.
Yep. There's none, so making you roll and hear a number is silly. So.
I like it.
Yeah. 16, 17, whatever you're. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Okay. You open the door.
Open the door.
Filing behind.
Opens up, and you see it leads to there's a hallway that goes down a pair of stairs. It leads down. Looks like it goes good 40 feet, Karen.
Holy shit.
Looks like it
This
cuts
thing goes-
across. Yeah, looks like it would cut across most of the house. If you imagine you're underneath the house, going back across towards the western wall.
All right. Close the door. The shit goes way down. I'm at this point. I feel like we need to keep going the way we're going. This could be the way out. potentially, or who knows? But
The like secret garden entrance, maybe.
something.
I'm feeling drawn to these voices, so let's go there.
Yeah, I feel like if we're already this far, we might as well. keep
Doug,
going.
is there a way I could like look this house up on Zillow or whatever and get an idea of the square footage? I mean,
Yeah.
this place is a steal. Like, you get rid of the
It's got
ghost.
great bones. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got great bones, man. This place, I mean, it's going to be a
Literally
fish
has it literally has
Literally,
bones underneath it. But okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
Comes with the house. Yeah,
they might wake up. They might, here's the stuff.
that's okay.
Okay, so you want to continue south, is what I'm hearing. It sounds like the whole group is moving south. Who is leading the charge at this point?
Not me. Sorry.
It sounded like Casimir was still leading.
Yeah.
Am I-
I
Does
just-
want to keep leading?
I just keep going. Yeah.
Are you like how pitch black is it? Like
Yeah, I was
is
gonna
he
say, you
even
can't
able
see-
to see, or is he like
it
going
is
by like?
Pitch black. It is pitch black. Ethan, make a perception roll.
Dude, no problem at all.
Since you said it, I'm gonna let you roll it again. Since Darren said it.
Got a very healthy
Nice.
20, dirty 20.
Ethan, as Casimir kind of just leads the charge, as a trained veteran warrior like yourself, one of the things that you note is that he seems to be walking with a lot of confidence. Like, he doesn't appear to be stumbling around in the darkness.
Interesting.
Just notice that. Like, it does not appear to be somebody that's really struggling to see in the dark.
Okay, take weird mental note of that, and honestly, feel a little bit comforted that he seems like he can see and he's going first, and I'm getting hyped to kill evil shit because that is my life goal. So I'm gonna ready up and with renewed vigor file in behind them.
Kevin, you enter through this next door, which is already ajar, into a little stone hallway that continues forward. And as you do, there is 3 paths in front of you. One to the right, once again, which would go west, as the door did in the kitchen. One that goes east, and one that continues south. The voices at this point are very loud. It is very difficult for you to tell, without a roll at least, which direction they're coming from. They definitely seem louder.
Hmm.
Can I tell, or do I need to roll?
I'll start with him since he's leading the pack. I assume we're in the same order. Is it Kevin, then Darren, then Lysander, and then the humans?
I believe so.
Okay.
Look both ways.
Yep. As you look to the west is a set of stairs, similar to what Darren saw up above. So you can see that this section seems to be going. These aren't long stairs by any means. It's looks like maybe 5-6 feet, a little drop down. To your left, which would be to the east, you see a very small hallway. To the south, you see it's a little bit of a longer hallway, but then it turns one direction.
Which way does it turn?
It also turns east. So there's 2 paths that lead east, sort of east, southeast, or directly west. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What to do, Kevin?
I'm gonna take a right turn and go down those stairs.
Okay, so you turn right. Okay. Kevin begins heading to the west. Moving through. Darren, you're next. Council.
Well, I stop when he turns, and I'm listening. I want to hear if I can tell which direction the voices are coming from here.
I make a perception check. Yeah.
22.
Sounds like they're coming from both the east and the west.
But not the south.
Not the south from here.
Okay. I Follow Casimir then.
What about you, Lysander? You're next.
I mean, again, don't split up the group. So
Right. So you see the group starting to turning to the west, down these little side stairs. Humans doing anything different, or anything I should be aware of besides following the leader right now?
If they walk off another direction, we'll never know.
At the Trident, can I give the air a quick sniff? Is there any specific fork that smells less foul and like it leads to the outside?
Sure. Give me a perception check for that.
Hell yeah. $10.
No.
Okay. Then yeah, I'm just gonna follow along.
Lysander, as you come around the corner to start making the that western turn, you hear what sounds like a little bit of rustling under your feet. And without really any warning besides that, as you kind of step around, a pair of hands come right out of the ground. Just kind of. And both, sorry, you've stepped into this twice now. You see a pair of hands grab onto both of your legs and just start using you to pull itself out of the ground. And you see a zombie just start pulling itself out of the ground.
oh Jesus Christ!
All right, where it was. All right, so I'm going to go straight to initiative right now, and we will use this initiative for the rest of this house. Should anything else?
Ugh. Son of a bitch.
Better make it good.
Oh, really shitty. Makes you feel better. Okay.
It does make me feel a little better.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. Strong 5.
Strong
Yeah, I rolled a 2.
I think I have everybody's.
Holy shit!
What happened?
Like all at the bottom, rolled a 7.
Oh yeah, you guys.
Ruh-roh.
Rivers, you're actually the first to react.
Yes.
As you're kind of coming around, I think it was you followed by Pat.
Must be fast flowing.
You see the ground, you just hear it just start breaking, and you hear just kind of as the stone just kind of comes up, dirt, really loose stone here just comes up, and you see a zombie-looking creature start to climb out of the ground, using Lysander, kind of pulling him down a little bit, trying to pull himself up. You see this, whatever this thing was, it's wearing this tattered, dark black robes that look like maybe like burial shrouds of some sort. They also look similar to the black robes you saw upstairs in the closet, in sort of structure and design. What would you like to do?
I'm definitely gonna give a battle yell as loud as I can and hack at it as it's crawling on the ground if I can get to it.
You can definitely kind of, it's tight quarters, but you can kind of press yourselves in with Lysander there, if you want to kind of share his space for a moment.
I can do that. If it tactically seems like a risky move, I would also be down to stomp it.
Well, it's already pulling itself up, so it kind of has a surprise round of just kind of pulling itself up.
Okay.
Doesn't take any attempts, but it just kind of gets up this round.
Yeah. Do I get since it's not like standing? Do I get advantage?
No, it stands up. It pulls on Lysander, and then we move into.
Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, I'm gonna hack at it.
Okay. You do. Do note, as you bring your weapon down, you see the ground next to Lysander coming from the east. So to his left, you see the ground is breaking there as well.
Got it. See another one coming from the west.
East. Yes.
East. Sorry. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and share the space with Lysander. Kind of. Yeah. Take a swing, and then I'll sort of pivot probably defensively before the end of the turn.
No.
All right. Here we go. Oh wait,
You
that
need
was
to roll to
damage.
hit.
Sorry, my bad.
Yep.
9.
9. With Lysander there, can't quite find the footing to take a swing in there, and just goes wide.
A little clunky, no problem.
Yep, a little clunky. Anything else?
No, I don't think so. I'm gonna stay next to Lysander.
Okay, kind of sharing that space for a moment.
Yeah, shield up, sort of try to brace with him.
Okay. The second one kind of comes out of the ground right next to Lysander. Darren, you see it on the other side of Lysander. This zombie-looking creature just starts pulling itself out of the earth, and it just basically tries to tackle Rivers. The other one that used you as a pulley, Lysander, just tries to scratch at you with his claws. They unfortunately go next. So, I forgot to get my dice out. Cute.
And the zombies go before all the rest of us.
Lysander, that is a 19 to hit.
Jesus.
Oh, that hits all day.
Yeah. And Rivers, that's an 11 on you. So, yep, so it tries to claw at you. You manage to block it aside. Lysander, just being surprised from this thing coming out of the ground, kind of scrapes its claws along your side for a total of 6 points of slashing damage.
Ooh, I am going to hold on a second. Where is it? Is it a reaction? It is I think it's a reaction.
I know, I'm like scoping my abilities now, trying to remember.
Remember the sheets. It's been 2 weeks off.
Yeah, sorry. Apologize. It is a reaction. So silvery barbs, you magically distract the triggering creature and turn its momentum into uncertainty for the creature. The triggering creature must re-roll the d20 and use the lower roll. So,
Okay, so you immediately give it disadvantage.
bet.
We'll move to a physical dice. So I got my dice out. Oh, right. So, it turns it into a 6. So it's a miss.
Yeah.
So both of you are missed. Use your reaction on that. As these two zombies try to scratch at you as we go. All right. Next up will be, but hold on, Roderick and Casimir, you'll be next. However, as the round continues, Lysander, you see a third one start coming out of the ground below the one to the south. You see it start pulling itself out. It's just pulling itself to the ground. Okay. Roderick, over to you.
I'm going to. I was going to get outside my door. I can't see anything other than hearing, but I want to try to push the I think it's one of the weapon abilities, but like hit the zombie and try to push him like past or towards.
Yeah. So you want to crowd into this kind of tight little space here as well, and you're going to try to push one of the zombies aside.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you advantage on that, Roderick.
How are you doing that?
It's the other effect of my silvery barbs. I give one character disadvantage, and I give one character advantage.
Okay. So you see this light, this silvery light flash out. Okay. And so for a second, and that'll be the advantage, because you technically would have disadvantage on this attack, so I'm going to call it even strike now. And Rivers probably would have had disadvantage as well in the darkness. Which one would you like to swing at as you step into here with Lysander? The one to the south or the one to the east?
Which one seems to be more immediately threatening a person? I can't even tell.
Either. They're both just tackling into this mob.
All right, grab the one that's next to, I guess, Rivers. Would be the closest one to me.
Yeah. Okay. Kind of step into the square and you take your swing. Go ahead. It'll be straight regular roll because it's disadvantage plus advantage.
Oh, okay. So just Warhammer roll, right?
Yep, 1d20.
All right. Okay. 14.
14 hits. Give me the damage.
Which is 8.
Nice. 8. Nice. You slam this thing into him. Oh, you hear it kind of crunch and break flesh and some bones. I believe it pushes it back 10 feet. Is that right?
Yeah. can push the creature up to 10 feet away from yourself. Small.
Okay. It slams into the wall. Into a back wall you can see. Do you want to step into that space where he was, or do you
Yes.
want to kind of pull back?
I want to step into that space.
Okay, got it. That makes sense. So you kind of push him through. Lysander, he kind of pushes into the side of you. As you get there, Pat, Roderick, you can see another one behind you, trying to claw around. So there are 2 to the east, 2 to the south.
There are
Yes,
4
there
now.
are. Yeah, there are 4. Yep.
All right,
You
so this
can only
place
see-
is infestation might bring down the price of a little bit.
A little bit.
We can take
Casimir,
care of it before they move in.
Casimir, you can only see one as you kind of started down the steps. You can only see the one that Roderick just pushed back. You can see it's been slammed against the wall. You can see that one. What would you like to do? Or would you like to continue on?
No, I'm gonna shoot a sacred flame over at that fella.
That fella?
Try to hit him with some radiant damage.
I believe that is a dex save for me. Is that
It
correct?
is Dex 14. Wow.
14. That is a 12. That is a hit.
Wow. Okay, and that is 2 points of damage.
2 points of radiant damage. You see it singes and burns its flesh probably more effectively than you would have thought with the way that hit, because he dodged out of most of it. You see his shoulder really get kind of singed and burned. Anything else? Any
That is
movement in bonus action, or you stay where you're at?
I'm gonna stay where I'm at. Hold the line.
You're good. Cal Solstice. Still can't say your name right.
All right. So just quick recap. Where are they all at that I can
So
see?
you can see the one directly across the hall, which is the one Roderick pushed back. You should be able to see that on the map right now, I believe.
I see one far away. That's all I can see.
Yeah. And then you could technically see the one that's around the corner. I'm kind of flashing it a little bit. So kind of south of Lysander, you can see another one. Trying to climb on the Lysander right now.
Okay, that's the one I was trying to climb.
Yep,
Okay.
yep.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and target that one, the one that's grabbing onto Lysander.
Okay.
Let's see. I am just gonna go ahead and cast Holy Word and just do kind of a basic column of light down at him.
That
Nope.
one. It's hard to see. The 2 of them fighting, just like Rivers. Can't quite get the hit. It just slightly misses. Okay.
I would say a lot missed it. A lot missed.
At a lot.
Yeah.
Anything else? There. Movement or bonus?
No, that's it.
Lysander, over to you.
Cool. I am going to the one that grabbed me is now up front or standing in front of me, right?
It's the one you can see through.
Cool.
You see he has a friend climbing up behind him.
I am going to yeah, I'm going to just kind of slash at the one in front of me and try to like kind of push him a little bit so that he falls on top of the one that's trying to get up behind him.
Well, are you trying to push him with a shove, or are you trying to attack with the sword? Be clear.
I'll try to push him with a shove. That way he's prone.
Okay. You're gonna do a shove, okay? Of course, you're gonna find a rule that I never use, so let me go find those rules real quick.
Hey, that's what I'm here for.
Succeed
Yeah.
on strength dex saving throw. Right.
It's plus your action. Plus your strength bar. Shove. Shove rules 5e. Sorry.
That's all right.
Shoving is a melee attack. No damage. No. Use a strength athletics check to determine success. So I believe it is a strength versus strength. Alright. So give me a strength and athletics check, please.
Ooh, just missed it. I got 15.
15. This is
But I-
strength.
But I can see the 20, the nat 20 on the die. Is that count?
No.
Shit.
Nat 1. It seems very unstable. You just kind of shove it back, lands on its other one, and the two of them get shoved onto the ground. I'll have them both kind of stumble over this round. So that's your action. That's the two of them. You just kind of shove them back. Two of them clobber onto each other. Drew, any other movement or bonus action? You stay where you're at. You can move through your friends' hexes if you wish. If you want to push through on either side, you can.
I am going to get out of the way of these guys.
Okay. Which way would you like to go? Back the way you came, towards Kevin, or go that way?
Yeah, right here.
Just back the way you came. You're gonna step back. Gonna leave room for Rivers to get in there. Okay.
That's right.
All right. Got it. Okay. With that, we go back to Rivers, as it were.
I'm going to swing. I've got two in my immediate vicinity, right?
Yeah, so you're in kind of light where he was at. So the ones that he pushed, you can just make them out. There's not a lot. There's really no light down here, but you can kind of make out that they're within 5 feet. So they're on the ground together, pretty much prone. And then you can hear Pat fighting one to your east.
Got it. Okay, cool. I will. I'll swing at the one that tried to hit me last round.
Okay, so that's the one Pat's fighting. So you're going to step in with Pat.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't disengage to do that, right?
No. Yeah, you're kind of a shared space.
Yeah, I'll step in with Pat.
Okay, step into his square. Take a quick swing. I'm fine with that. Go ahead.
Alrighty. 15.
The hit.
For the sap action, is that just automatic on a hit with a longsword, or do I have to call that before I roll it? Okay, cool.
What does it do? I don't actually know all the different weapon rules.
If you hit a creature with a longsword, it has disadvantage on its next attack roll before the start of your next turn. So I think just the next
just
attack
tell
roll.
me. Yeah, you just and remind me.
Oh, don't worry, I'll remember.
Was it stepping at you, probably?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So damage is 6.
Doesn't really matter. As you flash into him, you see it just kind of starts moving. It's kind of you impale it with your sword, you pull it out, and it just drops to its knees.
Cool.
You sapped all of its blood.
You sapped its life away. Okay. Rivers, anything else? Any other movements? You want to back up, or are you going to stay kind of where you're at?
I'm going to bang my sword on my shield once and yell. And
Anything specific?
And stay where I am. Or actually, I mean, I'll step more back towards Lysander, I guess.
Okay, you going to back up a little bit?
Yeah, because he created the separation, right? But I still want to go give him the backup.
Yeah. All right, so you kind of just step back a little bit.
Do the sword and shield thing.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Next up is the zombie creatures. Pat, this one moves past the one that's down on the ground. You see it come running at you, and it just tries to take it's actually trying to take a bite this time. As it runs in and just tries to grab your shoulder and just start taking a chunk out of you.
Doug, can I reckless attack on this? I know that might be calling it early, but can I just stick my forearm?
You can. Well, you're up next, so yes, you can on your attack.
All right.
For now, I have a 22 coming at you for the bite.
That's gonna hit. I don't know when it wouldn't.
Okay, just checking. You never know.
Clearly, you never saw any of Joel's characters.
Yeah, no kidding. That is 6 points of piercing damage and 1 point of necrotic. Total of 7 as it bites into you. You feel this your life just being almost similar to that of a vampire, but not quite. You feel a little bit of your life kind of drained away as it bites into you.
Should I note the necrotic somewhere?
No, it's just total damage. Unless you have a special resistance. It's the only reason I called it out. I don't
Gotcha.
do. The two zombies that are kind of buckled together this round, I'm going to have them take their whole action to kind of untangle themselves. They're very undexterous. It takes them their whole round just to kind of get back to their feet this round. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a perk for that, Drew, because these are zombies and they have a dexterity of a very low number. That's what they're going to spend their round doing. So we go straight to Roderick, followed by Casimir and Calsolas.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to. Once he kind of bites into it, just give him my forearm and bring the hammer down on top of his noggin.
Right, so reckless attack. So again, you have disadvantage because it's in the dark. You have advantage because of reckless, so it's a straight roll.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Oh, that's not a good. That's a 9.
Yeah, it just goes over. Reckless swing just goes over its head, slams into the stone next to him. It just hisses at you as it does.
Oh, roar at him.
Any movement or bonus action.
No.
Casimir, followed by Kelsolis. Casimir, you can still only see the one. It was a new one, but it kind of took the place of the other. It's standing on top of the body of the other one. There's a little bit of space in the middle now. But
Blast this one. Sacred
same
Flame.
thing. Okay.
Yep.
I rolled a 6 total.
Hell yeah.
Another hit.
Sacred. How about a 4 this time?
4. Again, you see it seems to take more. It looks like it should have just kind of winged it, but it definitely seems to howl as it hits. You feel like it's being more effective than it should be. It's doing double damage.
It is.
It's,
Love that radiant damage.
it's from the light. For a moment, you can see this creature as this light slams into it. And again, it's wearing these same black tattered robes, very similar to the ones that you saw upstairs. Calstolis.
I see that doing a decent amount of damage, so I'm going to follow suit with another holy word. Same thing. Same one that he just attacked.
Yep, you can't see the other ones now. Let's further down.
16.
That's a hit.
And 5 more radiant.
You see this one is just explodes into flame. White holy flame, and it just turns to ash. Okay. Lysander.
Look at Kelsolis. Give him a nod.
Yes.
It's dark down here. He forgot that you're a chick.
Oh yeah. I think you can see.
Oh, give her a nod. Yeah, give her a nod. Yeah, I just forgot in general because it's been a month. So
That's true.
Lysander, over to you.
Yeah, kind of follow suit. I'm just going to use Sacred Flame on, I can't see any of the zombies. They're not on.
Yeah, you'd have to kind of step into River's space for a moment. You can see the two you pushed down are now standing up and getting ready to move. You can see the two of them down the hallway.
Yeah, I'm going to Eldritch Blast one into the other if I can.
Okay.
Just kind of knock them down again.
Okay. Make a roll on that.
Yeah, I have to roll that hit. 16?
Hit.
Yeah.
Montios, please.
Ah, 10.
Nice.
Max out.
Oh, yeah.
Slams into him. So you get blasted. And because you rolled a 10, I was going to say it doesn't actually knock people over, but since you rolled max damage, I'm going to make a quick roll. See if there's any chance that it gets knocked over by the force of this.
Yeah, sorry. I do realize that that's like a later ability for Eldritch Blast,
Okay.
but
Yeah. I like a little color. You tried. And you maxed it out. Unfortunately, it does not get the effect that you wanted. You see him kind of shrug it off. I mean, he definitely looks injured. You hear some things break once again, but it is still up. Rivers, over to you.
I will swing at the same one.
Okay, so these are down the hallway now, a little bit further south since they got pushed. Do you want to step towards them and kind of engage?
Yes.
Okay, so you do. You come charging at those two. Got it. Go ahead.
Oh, 23.
That'll hit all day long.
11 through. Damn, hell yeah.
Nice. Another max out.
And it had 11 hit points as you just come stepping forward, take a quick swing. The head just comes clean off as you slash it down. You see this zombie just drop to the ground. Any movement or bonus action. There's only one left that you see. right behind the one you just chopped down.
Yeah, I mean, I'll move to the as close as I can to the next one. Like,
Okay, so you're gonna stay and kind of block up the hallway.
yeah, just get
okay.
in front of it.
Yeah, it kind of meets you in the middle. It goes next, and it's gonna take a bite at you.
Let's do it.
That is a 10 to hit.
Miss.
Yeah, this is just tries to grapple you and bite you, and it's just kind of futzing with you. It doesn't connect. Roderick, over to you.
So sorry, I guess I'm gonna move my way back out into the hall.
Yep. So if you go into the hall, sorry, I moved.
Nope.
So if you move into the hall, you can't see anything, and I
Right.
keep forgetting Rivers. That should have been a disadvantage. I keep forgetting the darkness. You help me remember. But Pat,
I remember that.
nope, it's all good. Pat, my job to remember. Pat, you hear the fight going on down south. No more than 10 feet away, probably.
Yeah, I mean, move slowly and try to get, because I know the Rivers went that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then I guess follow behind him after I disengage with the other one.
The other one's dead.
Yeah, well,
Try to get in there. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, you want to take a swing at him? It'll be disadvantage this time because you have unless you're reckless, in which case you can offset.
Yeah, no, not this.
Not this time.
Should I move into the same square as?
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, I
kind of theater of the mind in this as much as I can. It's fine.
gotcha. All right, Warhammer incoming.
So, no reckless. So this will be at disadvantage. So that'll be
26, nat
You
20.
gotta roll again and take the lower of the two.
No,
If you'd recklessed it, you would have had a nat 20.
I know. I'm appalled at my.
I tried to tell you. Instead, you have a miss.
Let's roll another nat 20.
That's
Instead, you have a miss.
Oh,
You
well,
swing in the darkness. Can't quite find your mark in the darkness. It just misses. Casimir, over to you.
hurts.
Can't see anything from where you're at, Casimir.
Kevin, if you're there, you're muted. Kev?
I'm here. Sorry. What's happening right now? I was hacking up alone.
Nice. It's your go.
Am I go? Did I see anybody?
You've seen.
You cannot
you've
see
definitely
either
seen
of
two
them.
people run
You
down the
cannot
hallway.
currently see any of them. They are down the hall. You can hear them fighting down the southern hallway that you guys left. But from your spot, no, you cannot see them.
All right. Try to pass through the same square here. I can do that, right?
Yep.
As how Solus is in. I can't move much.
I got it.
So there we go. Yeah, right there. Oh, perfect. And then
And yeah, you can see him down the hall.
this guy.
Yep.
Blast him with a sacred flame. We're right past the ears of Rivers.
That is a 15, unfortunately. He does get out of the way of that. You guys see this bright white flame light up. What do you want to do? Do you want to stay there? Do you want to move back?
Yeah, and then just move right over here.
Okay. Oh, you can move now. Good.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can step back out of the way. I believe that brings us over to Calsolis, followed by Lysa.
Yep. All right. I will step into the space where he was just at. See what's happening.
Yeah,
There's
see
the
this
one
one
left.
still fighting Rivers. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna lift my hand, ball of little light forms, and squeeze it shut. 20.
20. It slams into him. All right, so for this, okay,
8, 10, or 20, I guess, if we're doubling. Or
yes,
if it's
yes.
radiant.
So do me a favor, just roll a straight D8 real quick.
Okay.
Now, so we'll max the original 8 and then plus another D.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it rolled 2 because it was trying to. You have to
8.
kind of manually go around it. There you go. 18 points. Times 2, 36, because it's radiant damage. It literally just incinerates it. As you come through, you close your hand, the light just just kind of encircles this zombie, and as you close your hand, it just kind of almost pokeballs and just kind of leaving nothing but ash in its wake.
Nice.
Wasn't that one like right in front of me too?
Yeah. Bright white.
Shit.
Keep going.
Badass.
And Hero was wondering if I should go more rogue or cleric for this game. I think I'm gonna go just keep going cleric.
Yeah.
More radiant damage.
Everything goes quiet except for the voices that you kind of stopped hearing for a moment there in the commotion, but you still hear these whispers coming from both directions.
I'm going to light a torch.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's fine at this point.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna light a torch, and I'd like to hold it like in my hand that has my shield on it, so that it's like poking above my shield, and I can drop it if I need to. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Good idea.
So you're back in this
Anything-
T-junction. Kind of came back to where you left from. Kevin, you hear whispers to your east now, which is not the way you were going, and you continue to hear them to the west. And obviously, Rivers, you've got a little hallway that looks like it turns back east as well from where you're at.
We don't hear sound from that way.
Real
Yeah,
quick,
there's no
is there
sound.
any markings on the ground at all from where the zombies came out of the ground? Or
No, it's just turned dirt. The stones here looked a little bit looser.
Oh, okay.
Maybe something had been buried here at one point, but no, there's no markings or anything.
All right. Well,
am I going? What's going on? Sorry.
Whoever.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna keep going back to where I was headed in the past.
Okay, you're gonna switch, head back west. Okay. Calsolis.
Yep. Follow.
Follow. Okay. You follow. Lysander.
Don't split up the group.
Okay. And the humans.
Such devotion.
Look over my shoulder as if like, should we go?
oh yeah,
Okay. You see this hallway that goes to the east, another hallway that goes to the east directly above you, and then this path to the west.
Yeah, I'm gonna just fall in line.
All line. Okay. You guys do. Kevin, as you come down this little side hallway, you can see that the steps continue to your left or back south. You see stairs going down. Looks like a stairwell that's starting. Looks like it may be going down to another sublevel. To your right, you see a hallway that leads back the way you came. Kind of thinking it would probably connect to back to the kitchen. Generally.
Going north or going south?
Yeah, north would likely lead you back to that kitchen,
Right,
and possibly back to that that western long hallway that Darren looked at.
Yeah.
South looks like it's heading down a stairs.
Yeah, keep going. Go south.
Okay. Since the group said they're all following, I'm assuming the whole group heads south down the next set of stairs.
Yep, let's do it.
Okay. Kevin, stairs continue down. And you find yourself, as you come down this long stairwell, clearly you go down another 10, 15 feet to another sub-basement. This old, ancient stone. The stone here looks even older. It looks more solid. Like this is maybe some sort of an old temple that this house was built on. And it turns to the right pretty abruptly, and you see a large open space with columns, about 8 columns scattered through this huge open area. All along the walls, you see small, you all see this, especially with the torch lit. You see all these small little looks like reliquaries, almost like in a like a tomb, like these small little stone boxes, kind of on the left and the right side of this large room. Pull this guy over. Pull you over. Okay. So yeah, you see this large empty chamber with 8 columns through the middle of the room, and then you see what looks like probably 12 or 13 of these small little stone boxes carved into the side of the wall. This looks like a reliquary of some sort for a tomb. There are also 2 hallways that lead out of this space, both heading south. One closer to you all, sort of more western, and then another further to the right.
And there's nothing in the middle of the room as far as like an actual tomb or anything?
There's no tombs or anything like that.
Open space.
Yeah, it's just a big open chamber. It looks like, and again, it has all these little boxes along the sides of the walls, you can see. They look undisturbed.
Well, I'm gonna look at one. Like, I'm gonna look at one. I'm not gonna touch anything, but I want to look. Like, do they look? They're trapped. Do they look? Like you said, there's stone boxes or there's boxes.
Yeah. Yeah, imagine a funeral, like in a cemetery, like those stone boxes where you would like keep an urn or some sort of reliquary of some sort. Yeah, they look like they could be pulled out. You can see a kind of a large stone handle, like you can see they would easily pull out.
All right, I'm checking them out. Do I see anything interesting? The traps or whatever.
Go ahead and make a perception or an investigation check, whichever's fine. You take a look at this while while Calsolus is inspecting this thing. You don't see any. There's no markings. You don't see any traps or anything on the one random one that you look at. While he's inspecting it, what's the rest of you doing? Just to color this out for me. There are 2 hallways out of here, and the voices have gotten louder.
As he stops, Rivers has the torch, right?
Yeah.
Just slowly, I guess, like, just forward through the room, not trying to disturb anything or touch anything, but continue forward.
The room is just a large space. There are all these little boxes, and then there are, again, 2 hallways. One that's more western, and one that's more eastern. Both head south.
Are there any like walking past some of the like reliquaries and stuff like that, or is there any like script? Are there any names, other details like that, just on like a quick walkthrough, like holding the torch up that I could see?
No, you can't see any markings at all. Just giant stone boxes with handles.
Okay. I mean, should we pull one out? I don't know.
You see Calsolus looking at him really closely, like, I don't know if he's actually playing open one, but he's inspecting them.
I'm about to roll against my character to see if I can keep from opening one.
I was just gonna say I want to lean into Calsolus and be like, should we open this?
My character is finding it very hard not to open it, so I'm going to roll to see if I can fight the urge to just open it.
Yeah, give me a wisdom save, Aaron. Give yourself a wisdom save.
All right, we do that. You want me to do it that way? All right.
Yep. All right. DC 10.
Wow, I fought the urge pretty well.
Yeah, you feel nothing's gone well in this house. I think there's a self-preservation of, do I really want to go open another box of death?
I really do. But
maybe it's a disadvantage since you're being prodded by Rivers.
I was gonna say, does she even put her hand on the handle? Because
I haven't touched anything. I'm just
I'll get it for you. Yeah, No,
You want to do that?
No,
Like-
no. If she didn't make a motion to open it, then no, I'm not gonna do it.
While
what are you-
they're
like,
doing
I'm
that,
looking at it. What are you doing when you came over to?
I was
You said
gonna.
you came
I hopped over and I'm literally like, should we open one?
And I'm like, I really want to open it, but I don't think we should. But I really want it.
Yeah. Yeah, you're probably right. We should let it be and move on, I think.
Roderick. While this is
Yeah.
going on, what are you doing, Roderick?
I am. Is there any additional light coming from either of those hallways? Like,
No.
walk up to. No.
You are 30 feet below ground at this point.
I honestly, Doug, I want to try to get out of here.
Okay.
So, like, just walk across that back wall and, like, try to figure out what's going to be the best way for us to move the heck out of this, like, crypt.
A couple of things happen as you do that. I just want to see where Kevin and what Lysander are doing first, so I'm going to come right back to that. Kevin, what are you doing? While they're inspecting the boxes.
And these are the boxes here, right? On
Yeah,
this side?
they're all around the walls. Yep.
Got it. Where is the voices coming from the loudest?
South. There's two
South.
hallways to the south, so neither one seems to be specifically.
Continue trying to find where the sound is coming from. Head south.
You're just going to head to the southern part of the room here.
Yeah.
Are you trying to figure out if either hallway is better? Do you want to take a round to kind of inspect it and listen,
I do.
or are you just going to pick one at random?
Yeah, I wanna inspect and listen.
Okay, so you stop at this. Okay, give me that investigation check or that perception check. Lysander, you see him stopping. You see Roderick kind of looking nervously, kind of moving around like a trapped animal. What are you doing?
As I notice Calsolus and Rivers like looking at each other like they're gonna are you gonna open it or are you gonna open it? I want to do either a history check or an investigation check to see if I recognize anything about like the reliquary, if there's something about the jars themselves, if it's
Give me a
anything.
religion check.
Religion check. All right.
We had a 13 on that PC.
Got it.
I got
Thanks.
23.
All right, so there's three things that are going to happen here, all kind of in rapid succession. So you're inspecting as well, looking over Calsolus's shoulder, kind of looking at these boxes. Drew, you would know from what they look like. I mean, this is a reliquary, so you've seen these boxes, this sort of setup used in churches as well as cults to store what would be reverent, sort of, important relics for use in probably some sort of ceremonies, or you've seen churches that keep like their very special things that they're going to use for some sort of incantation or again service, kind of stored in these very reverent sort of reliquary boxes. You would think that these are very important things inside of them. Typically, you wouldn't just put random crap in.
Gotcha.
These are things of importance and reverence.
But there's
based on
nothing.
what they look like.
But there's nothing that gives me an indicator about a type of religion. I can't tell if they're.
No, there's no markings. They're just, you could tell that you've seen these kind of boxes before, but there's really no markings down here.
In that case, I will lean over to Casolus and say, why don't you open one, and then immediately back away.
I want to open it.
I feel like if you really want to open it, you should roll again as you get prodded a second time.
Am I
Kevin.
getting like?
Good.
I'm just like, am I rolling at disadvantage now that
No, just again. Another DC 10. Which is like having it at disadvantage. You're just
I'm
hold
still like,
on.
but I
That
really
time you
want-
almost did. I'd say your hand moved towards the thing just a little bit. Like,
can't control it.
While that's happening, Kevin, you are listening in, and Pat, you hear the same thing because you were already there. Kevin, you're fairly certain the door that Pat's closer to the east is likely where it's louder. But as you two head to the far side of the room, you both hear the words are now not unintelligible. Like the whispers start to take form. You hear the following words kind of echoing through the whispers. He is the ancient. He is the land.
Oh.
And Pat, what you notice at this hallway as you move over, you can hear the unmistakable sound and echo of your footsteps and the sloshing of water. And I'd say there's probably enough light that just at the edge of your vision, Pat, as you look kind of down that hallway, you can see like the reflection of the light kind of bouncing off of what looks like a little bit of water on the ground, and a metal gate that seems to be closed down.
That goes like into the water.
Yeah, looks like it goes right into the water. Yep.
Is there any light on the other side of the gate, or is it just like kind of fades into?
Yeah, the light from the torch is just kind of dancing off of the water, which is down about maybe 5 feet from where you're at. And this gate's about 5-6 feet away.
Give a little bit of a shudder.
Creepy.
Yeah.
He is the ancient. He is the land. He is the ancient.
Look back over. I guess to my right at Casimir.
Yeah.
Are they saying words now? Can you hear that?
It's nod, yes. He is the ancient. He's the land.
Point in, like, move to the side of the doorway and point inside.
Mhm.
There's water, and give him the general. How
Kevin,
far underground
What
are we?
see, Kevin, not to give it away,
Okay.
but I kind of already did. Kevin, you can see the gate, and directly past the gate, you can see it looks like a large chamber beyond that gate, and you can see it looks like there's a lot of water on the ground. It looks like some sort of a watery fluid. It's hard to tell in the darkness if it's actually water or like blood or something, but there's definitely a liquid that fills this chamber. Not above like knee height, but there's definitely a bunch of water in this open chamber down below, and you can hear absolutely the voices coming from this direction. You can see this metal gate that is down, and you're fairly certain. Let me check the range here real quick. Pretty sure you can see what looks like there's some sort of a stone, maybe a stone dais in the middle of that chamber, like some sort of something sticking out of the water.
Move towards the liquid.
Okay, yeah, you do.
Pull out my dagger.
Okay. You make your way to a metal gate. Your feet, at this point where the gate's at, the water looks like it goes deeper. It looks like there's a little bit of a downward incline or decline. But the water is pretty much ankle deep when you get here. And it is water. As you hit it, as you touch it, you can tell it's water.
Oh, okay.
But you can definitely, there's a stench to it. There's something more than just water in this liquid.
Kids have
Where
been
you
peeing
think, well,
in it.
it's sewer. It's the sewer.
Yeah.
Gross. Peer around. Look around in there.
You can see there is so you can kind of see the whole chamber now.
Yeah.
I think you can see it on the map.
I can,
You see that there is a kind of an upper walkway around the edge of this thing, and then there's a stone dais in the middle of this liquid.
So what's the box on top look like?
Yeah, and okay, thank you. I wasn't sure if you
Like
can
coffin?
see it there, but you can. There appears to be an altar. It looks like an altar on top of this dais. There are chains hanging from the ceiling over it.
Do I pull a mat and just go in there?
There is a metal gate. While you're inspecting that, I'm going to check with everybody else what they're doing real quick. Roderick, what are you doing? As you see him go down into the liquid, you hear the sloshing of his boots as he gets there and stops at the gate. What are you doing?
Whatever you're saying, it sounds awesome because you're muted.
That's how,
Makes sense.
how I like
With
it.
that microphone with the slash through it. Yeah. Follow behind him.
Two of you are behind at this gate together. Okay, so you just follow behind him. Doing anything, or just
Say as he's getting closer. Are you sure this is a good idea? Should we get everybody else?
Yeah, grab him.
Okay. Turn around and go to get everybody else.
Try to open the gate after he does when he does that.
it looks. Looking at this gate, Kevin, as you inspect it while he's heading back, it looks like it goes up into the stonework, like it drops down like a portcullis.
Oh,
So you don't
I
see any way
see.
to open it outside of lifting it.
I see. Or unless there's something in these other rooms that'll open it for us. I see.
There's a whole other direction too, and there's a whole other hallway.
Yeah. Try to lift it.
Try to lift it. Give me a strength. Athletics check specifically.
Okay. Oh, at 21.
Holy.
Kevin, you start. I mean, it's working the glutes and the abs, but yeah, it starts to move. I mean, you start lifting it up. It is slow going, but you are pulling it up. Pat, you come back to tell these guys to come. Hey, before you can get the words out of your mouth, you take a step back. You just see Cal Solis start, just bends down and just starts lifting this metal gate up, just rippling with muscle and strength.
Not bad for a
Dude,
12 strength.
He's just
Not
got
to
the
be
pump
outdone,
cover on.
can I roll over there and kind of shoulder him a little bit and help pull him up? Not gonna be shown up by some scrawny
Yeah, I was
little.
gonna say you're just nah, dude. Why it's can't be that heavy?
Wait, I thought we were gonna
As
wait
you
for the
start
whole
to help,
team.
it's heavy. It was a DC 20, so good job, Kevin. You just got it. The three of you arguing about this box and whether or not Cal Solis should open it. You hear this gate.
I'm
Hear
arguing
some
in
metal-
my head. Everyone else is just telling me to do it. And
yeah, pretty one-sided argument.
the only argument is my better judgment.
And then you hear as this metal gate scraping against stone and creaking with metal. You hear chains, Kevin, trying to wind, but you're not doing it the right way. So you just hear this crunching of chains and metals pulling up as you do, and Pat as you start helping. What are the three of you doing?
Can we hear that?
Okay, you would hear
I mean,
it. There's no,
think
you
anybody
could not
can hear that.
I
Yeah.
think the people upstairs heard it.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose I would be alarmed at that and just sort of ignore the box thing and start beelining that way. As much as Ethan wants to know what's are there tasty treasures in the box.
I'll be honest.
I'll make my way over there.
I just thought I was going to fail, so I did not really.
I did too. I didn't think you were going to pull a 20 on your strength, but hey, I appreciate it.
The biggest nerd just PR deadlifting 500 pounds. Let's go.
I like that Pat decided to make it look like he was helping.
Yeah.
Oh, it's me. I'm good.
When the skinny dude at the gym is crushing weights and lifting way more than you, it's wait a second, no, hold on.
No, don't worry, man. I'll spot you. Yeah.
You immediately go over and start finding things wrong, with your technique and
you start pulling with
like,
your.
You gotta be careful, dude. You're gonna hurt yourself with that form.
yeah, you're gonna totally just gas out, just pushing that much weight, you gotta fill it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna head that way.
Yeah, you see this gate going up.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Yeah, look twice at who's opening it up. At first, I think it's Roderick. But I look again, it's yeah.
Most of the work's happening by Casimir.
Oh yeah.
Calstolas and Lysander, what are you doing? You see him start to head into this side hallway.
Do you just want to go, or should we check one? I mean, it looks like they're going.
I like that you're asking if we should check one. After two people have told you to check one.
Open it.
Because I really want to check one.
Then just do it. But wait till I move out of
Pop it
curse
open.
range. Start walking towards the very obvious screeching gate and leave Calstolas to their moral quandary.
I sigh and follow since I
Oh,
passed all of my rolls.
okay. Well, the gate is open. Kevin, you get it up. Roderick, you help. I'm going to put in air quotes.
As he gets it up, by the way, definitely stand off to the side and like we're
Yeah.
holding it together.
There's got to be a better way to say that.
Alright, so
Well,
you're
we're just a wobbly H holding it up.
Kevin, you guys have it up. What do you want to do? The gate is up.
Great.
Is
Go
it
open one of the
up, like-
boxes in the other room now.
I wasn't even planning to go this way.
Yes.
Roderick, stand here. Keep this open. Okay.
Is it going to fall if we don't hold it up?
Yeah, is it like up?
You want to kind of test it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like as you guys kind of let the pressure off of it, when it made it all the way up, like it kind of locked into place.
Okay. Good.
I don't have a job anymore.
Does not smell good in here. And there's
No,
blood.
it smells terrible.
And there's blood in this water.
Okay.
It's going to be a treacherous path. More treacherous path.
It hasn't really been a cakewalk so far, so.
Yeah.
Smells like
Um,
a thrift store caught fire, then got rained on, then caught fire again.
Move further into the room.
Kevin, move yourself where you want to move. I'll describe what you see as you come in.
I can't.
I
don't
didn't
open it
unlock
first.
Yeah, I gotta open. I gotta.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Kevin steps in. I'm gonna see what everybody's doing. Is everyone stepping in? I want to get some color here before I describe what you see, Kevin. As you
Doug,
come in.
is this how we would have opened the gate?
That might be the control panel. All right, so Roderick, what are you doing? You go in
I'm
with
gonna-
Jess. Are you gonna
Yes.
stand there, or what are you doing?
I'm gonna go in. I'm not going all the way in, but yeah.
Kind of pull in, okay, a little bit. Rivers, what about you?
Just the tip. Just the tip.
It's just
You know. Don't go all the way in.
only what's necessary.
I'm
that's
going
right.
in for sure. If the gate's already barred open, like it's broken open basically.
Yeah, I mean it's up in the ceiling now. Yep.
Yep. Yeah, I'll roll in.
Okay, go ahead and move yourself in. Lysander, what about you?
I mean, balls deep, man. I mean, you can run a train. I mean, just seems like everybody's taking a turn.
Okay, you're going in as well. So you guys all start making your way in. Lys and Calsolis, you're last. What are you doing? Just to color it out as you see Lysander head in.
Follow them in.
Okay. So everybody heads into this space. You notice a few things, Kevin, as soon as you come in. Number one, right where currently Roderick is, there is absolutely a metal winch, which seems to be attached to the door. It's on the wrong side of the door, as it were, if it was already closed. But yes, you do see a metal winch there. Kevin, the first thing you notice is you try to make your way over to the other, to this dais. You trip. You don't fall over, but the water goes up to about knee high and maybe even a little bit higher, like thigh high. This is considered difficult terrain. But it's also difficult terrain because, Kevin, as you start making your way through, you trip over something under the water.
Goodbye.
Multiple somethings. And as you look down through this murky water, you see a pair of bodies.
Not
Are they
floating.
moving bodies, or are they?
Nope, just as he kicks them, they're kind of floating at the bottom. But,
Sacrifices.
You all see them as you all come in. As you all kind of come into this watery space. I'm going to put you all in the room at least for the moment, so you can kind of see it. You can see there's this stone dais around the place. There's stairs that go up out of the liquid, and then there's water throughout, and then there's a stone dais in the middle, with a very nice looking altar on the front. I'm going to color this out here with the official description from the book.
Immediately, I think of Big Trouble in Little China, like this Hell of the Upside Down Sinners.
Are the voices louder? Or were they coming from this room?
As you step in, as the group comes in, the voices
Uh-oh.
everything goes quiet except for the sloshing of your boots. Murky water covers most of the floor. You can see the stairs on either side that lead up to dry stone ledges that hug the walls. And you see these stairs that lead up to this octagonal dais that rises just above the water, where rusty chains and shackles dangle from the ceiling directly above the stone altar mounted on the dais. The altar is carved with hideous depictions of gasping ghouls, spirits, stained with blood. The other thing
What
about
is
the
that?
bodies, for those that can see more in the dark, so the bodies that you see don't all look like they've been here. Like, most of this place looks like it's been abandoned for years, and dozens of years, 50 years, maybe more. Some of these bodies, as you kind of see them floating in the water, they actually don't look like they've decayed all that much. Like, some of them look like they could have been here for a couple of years. Some maybe a few months. Some of them are dressed like just commoners. But some of the ones that you see as you see it through the water, again, those that can see in the dark, some of them look like mercenaries.
You mean like all the people who were reported to come here before we got here?
Yeah, all the contractors.
I didn't say that.
What's upwards towards the top of the chamber?
To the far south.
No, just like literally up. What's the?
Oh, it's a 20-foot ceiling, all around. So the stone steps to the left and right that kind of hug about 5 feet over the water. It's about 15 feet from there, and about 20 feet from if you're in the middle of the chamber. And they're just slick stone. Looks old. Looks old stone. Slick walls on either side. The ceiling looks perfectly smooth, except for the pair of manacles that dangle from the altar.
What about that? What is the far south little alcove or whatever?
Yeah. You see what looks like a pile of maybe bodies, viscous fluids and tendrils, some plants, just like refuge, really. It's kind of stacked up in this little alcove to the south.
There's nothing beyond that alcove. It looks like that's dead end.
Yeah. So, real quick, I'd like to kind of see where everybody's moving around at this point. So, Kevin, you were walking towards the dais. Are you going up there?
Yes, I go up and inspect the altar.
Okay, so you're heading up to the altar. I'll color out where everybody's going, so it's clear. I'll move you real quick. What are you doing, Lysander?
I mean, personally, I'm trying to think about where these what killed these dead bodies. Either they were murdered here or they were dumped here. Either which way, I want to get out of the water.
Okay, so where are you going?
So I will also go up to the altar with Casimir.
Okay, so you climb up to this dais. Okay.
Can I
What about
also
you?
scan the bodies and see if they have anything like good on them? I mean,
You want to pick? What are you looking for? There's a number of different types. Some look like mercenaries. Some look like commoners. Some look older. Some look newer. Is there a particular flavor of body you want to inspect?
Yeah, the mercenaries, like people who might have been contracted to like come down here and hunt shit.
Okay. So you're not going up on this. You're going to take a round to kind of.
Yeah, I guess.
Put yourself in the room where you would do that inspection from. You tell me where you want to be.
Yeah, okay. I guess it's right where I am right now.
Okay, so like you were walking towards the dais and you kind of stop.
Yeah.
Kind of stop and pull one of the bodies up, kind of looking at it, inspecting it. Okay, Rivers, what are you doing?
I get up on this ledge over here,
Yeah, go ahead, move yourself.
like somewhere around about here.
Yeah. Make a
And,
perception roll, please.
Yeah, no problem at all. I'm quite perceptive. 22. Nat
20. As you make your way across that, you see right here, just right where you passed, as you move past it with your torch, you can make the outline of what looks like a door. It's like it's hidden in the wall.
In the wall, up on the ledge.
Yep, right here.
Like a secret door that's like embedded into the stone,
Yeah.
kind of.
Looks like it.
Okay, cool. Can I just like push it open?
You give it a slight shove, and it just kind of pushes forward, slides
Sick.
to the left.
Awesome.
Meanwhile, Roderick, what are you doing?
I was actually going to go up the side. Try to stay out of
make your movement.
stay out of the water and just slowly go around.
Okay. It's pretty dark over there since the torch is on the far side of the room, so you there's enough light for you to move around, but it is getting darker. Further you go.
All right, yeah, follow the light then on the opposite side.
You make your way over. You see him find this door, and you make it look like you found it. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Calculus, what are you doing?
I'm going that same way. I'm going up to here. I'm curious, since I knew there was another passageway. I'm looking. Is there any indication? Is this room sealed off? Is there any indication that there would be a way out back to that other room?
Yeah, well, as you look, I mean, you see this other door open. I mean, from a space perception, that likely will lead somewhere probably towards where that other hallway came through.
Okay. So there's
Right,
nothing
there's two
here at
hallways.
this corner. Yeah.
No, there's nothing at that
That's what I
corner.
mean.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so then
It's
yeah, I'm
likely
definitely
that's
walking towards the secret passage because I can't help myself.
okay. Yeah, you start making your way over there. Drew, you pull up one of the bodies. A couple of things of note on the body. Number one, they have 2 healing potions on it. And you are fairly certain that the cloak that he's wearing looks very nice. It's wet, disgusting, currently, but as you look at it, whereas most of the clothes on these bodies have degraded, the cloak is in pristine condition. You're muted, sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Cool. Definitely loot that.
Okay. You start pulling that off. Kevin,
Cloak of
you make
stone
your way up to the altar to inspect it. While all that is going on, the following occurs. You hear the chanting start again. As you step onto the dais in front of the altar.
We the sacrifices? Oh no.
We or just Kevin?
The chanting rises. You hear it all around you. It's saying something different. You hear the words whisper, "One must die."
Yep.
Chants it again. "One must die. One must die. One must die." You hear these voices. First one. Yes. Just like that. First 1, then 2, 3, and as you hear the voices saying this, Kevin, you see the shadows and the misty figures start to appear in the darkness, lined up in a perfect semicircle around the back of the altar, standing in the water. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 13 spectral shadows, all chanting in unison. One must die. One must die. One must die. You all hear this as soon as it happens. So the door opens. Lysander, you're pulling this stuff off his body. You see these spirits start to appear, and the voice and the chanting starts just over and over again. Have everybody tell me what you're doing in response as this occurs. I'll start with Lysander. I'll go the opposite way this time. Darren, we'll start with you. You see these voices start chanting, one must die.
Do they? So we can see these spirits.
Yeah, they look incorporeal, but yeah, you can see them. They're kind of on the back side of the altar here, if you kind of imagine, past Kevin.
Yeah, I mean, do they look like? What are they doing?
They're just chanting. Like, you don't see weapons. You don't see anything like that. They look like these robed figures. Kind of see the same robes again that you saw upstairs. All just standing there. You don't see faces. They're just kind of cloaked. Standing in the water chanting, one must die. One must die.
Well, I mean, I'm here, so I'm going to look down into this room to see what the heck. Like, is there something coming through? Like what? Yeah.
What you see? Sorry, I'm going to move you in there just for a minute. I'll describe it. You see a small, looks like a small hallway as you kind of poke your head in. And to the left, it goes forward a little ways, but to the left and to the right are what looks like small cages.
Nice. Are they empty?
Yeah, they're empty. But you see a hallway. It kind of goes past the cages, and then a hallway that goes left and right. Kind of looks like it goes further into the chamber.
Okay, and there's nobody in there, nothing like that.
In the two that you can see, and directly in front of you, no. You just see other paths that lead back north, back south. So again, likely going back up to that secondary hallway that you saw. And you kind of put it together. This is probably the door that you were supposed to come through into the chamber.
Yeah,
not forcing your way through the metal gates.
Okay. Well then, if I don't notice anything there, I'm also going to glance really quick over at that alcove. That's super creepy now that there's more creepy shit happening. Is there any creepy shit happening over there?
Nothing currently. Rivers, what are you doing? One must die. What was that?
I don't know. I'm just thinking. I don't even know. I don't know. Maybe
you can stand there if you want.
Yeah, I think I'm probably just gonna stand on the ledge and I want to. I'm like, part of me wants to jump into the water and just start wading towards shit, but I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna hold.
You listened to my story about the people that got eaten by wolves in my last game, so no charges. So well, I appreciate it.
Maybe we should. There's shackles on the altar, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Casimir, shackle one of those dead bodies to it. Maybe that'll trick them.
Yeah, we already got one.
Yeah. Here you go. This one's alive. I'll take him.
Okay, so that's what you say. Roderick, what are you doing? 6 seconds. What's your short action or statement?
I am not moving from this upper area up into the water. Yeah, that's more fright than anything else.
I have this like Shaggy Doo moment going on right now. Okay. Lysander, what are you doing? One must die. One must die.
Put my hand on Casimir's shoulder and say, "We should leave now."
Are you climbing up there to do that, or what are you doing? You just saying that?
Well, how tall? How above me is he?
It's like 3 or 4 steps. It's like 5-6 feet up. I mean, you kind of climb up.
Well, I mean, just like I didn't think he was like whatever. I can just like hit him. That's not inappropriate.
Try to get his.
Yeah,
Okay.
like we should go now, and then immediately look towards the guys who are like budging with a secret doorway. Like, let's go. We're clearly crashing some sort of party here.
Okay. You taking any movement? Or are you waiting to see what Casimir does?
I'm gonna start moving toward the door.
Make your movement. It is typical terrain in the water, so every hex is 10 feet. So you can get up onto that stone dais up there if you want. It would be all your movement, pretty much to climb up there, basically.
No, I can move 30, so I can like.
Well, the climbing would be again another 20.
Oh, I see.
It would take your full movement to climb up there next to Rivers. That's what you want to do. Kind of
Yeah, I'll do that.
out of the water. Okay, Kevin, what do you do?
Where are these specters at?
They would be right behind the altar. So if you kind of imagine,
Everybody's bailing on Kevin.
Yeah,
right
that seems like
here,
the
right here, right here. You know, they're making a semicircle around the octagon.
Hmm.
like finding out the voices in your head are not only
One
real.
must die. All right, well, we're all up here, so Kevin, I guess.
Like a
I
gallery
I
watching.
guess fucking kill yourself.
Everybody
Eeny,
takes a step
miny. Eeny, miny.
Not it. Sorry.
Yeah, all right.
Who knows? Maybe he's gonna like line up and shoot one of us. I mean,
That would be crazy.
One must die. One must die, Kevin. And then you hear a few of them say something different. He is the land. He is the ancient. You hear a few of them change chants now. Mix a cacophony of both.
Begin to move myself this way.
Okay. You back off of the altar. Wow, what does this look like? Do you turn? Are you like backing away? I just like the color here. What does this look like?
Yeah, I'm kind of sidestepping, and then taking one step as I continue to look towards them down the stairs at a time, carefully, and ask, who is he?
I like that you do it from further away. So,
I mean, yeah, while I'm walking down the stairs, I say that.
Yeah, so who is he? You say that. They don't respond. They continue their cacophony. But as soon as your boot basically gets into the water, Kevin, you feel the whole place shakes.
Oh.
And you hear the chanting stop once again. And you hear the words sort of in perfect unison. Lorgoth, Zakia, be awaken thee. Be awaken thee.
You can go back to sleep. Take a nap.
And as they say that, Kevin, as you feel this, everything just shakes like a spell has just been cast. Like you hear this like a ritual has stopped. You see the altar sort of kind of start to glow for a second. You see what looks like electricity kind of bounced around the altar, like an electric kind of purple charge of energy scrambles across the top, hits the dais, scrambles into the water. You see the water get electrified as this energy pulsates through the water. And it seems to be coming straight at you, Kevin. It passes you. I do need you to make a Constitution save. As it does. And you see it get absorbed into this mound of flesh and plants next to you.
It's on a 19.
Right behind you.
Do I get a +4 from anybody?
No. That is 4 points of electricity damage, however.
Okay, ouch.
It arcs through you. Kevin, you see this electricity spray past you, slam into you. You feel it kind of sap some of your energy away, but all of it gets absorbed in, kind of ends at this mound of flesh and bodies, plants next to you. And as it pulls in, you see two purple eyes light up and crackle with energy.
Mm-hmm. That's Morgoth.
Unsure, Kevin. Unsure.
Are you Morgoth?
saying that, you
Mhm.
just see two eyes light up. Sacrifice must be filled. You hear these words echo from behind you, and we are back in initiative immediately.
Can we roll again since those were some shitty rolls that we had?
Okay, fine, we can roll again. I'm fine. With it.
There's no guarantee they're going to be better anyways. So.
I
That's
mean,
true.
I rolled a 2. I can't do a whole lot worse.
Oh, look at that! I did a lot better.
You say that now.
I mean, yeah, it could be worse, but I've only got one option to be worse.
You'll have to give them to me because they won't auto-populate this time. So I'll start with Calsolis.
Well, which is a lot better than 5.
How much?
12.
12. Cassimer?
22.
22, yeah. Roger?
14.
14. Rivers? Rivers?
16. You rolled a 16.
Got it. Thank you. And then Lysander.
Oh man, I did so much better. I got a 9.
Okay, got it. Then. And roll this boy.
I mean, I did get a 7 last time, so I did technically do better.
I was saying the same thing. I got a 12 last time. Like,
Kevin, you're the first to react. As you see this bristling mound of flesh and plant life just start to writhe back and forth in the water.
Well, that's just
You see these two eyes start to glow somewhere from deep within this mound of flesh and sinew. What are you doing?
It looks
We're unworthy.
it's not nice.
Very nice. We're not worthy.
Well, I'm going to is this guy undead?
You don't know.
A chill touch. I'm gonna cast a cantrip chill touch.
What is that? Is the save or attack?
Create that is an attack roll.
Okay, go ahead.
Ugh. That is a total of 8.
Yeah, so as you turn and send this magic, it just goes wide. Just
Case back up. Ugh, and stay here. Back to where I was.
as you take a step back, you see a tendril
Ugh.
come flying at you. He's going to use his reaction. He has reach, and you are in his threat range still. You take a step back. You see this tendril come flying out at you.
Repeat tendril?
What's your AC? Now, keep in mind, you did turn on your
Mage armor?
mage armor, so that adds +3.
Yeah, so 16.
16. Kevin, 15. He just misses. So sorry, it's 14. Just goes wide as you step back and pull away. This tendril slams in this energy field that you kind of quickly pull out, and you manage to step away. Okay, so you get up on the dais. You've taken your action. You've taken your move. Any bonus action, or are you done?
Done.
Rivers. After Rivers, it'll be Roger.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I don't know what just happened. All my peripherals stopped working for some reason. So I missed just a second of it, but it's still on that southern edge of the room, right?
Yep, it hasn't moved.
Cool. Can I get around Lysander to move towards it, but without
you can always
jumping
go
into the
through.
water?
Yeah, you can always go through each other's faces.
Yeah, so something like a boom boom like that.
Mhm.
Bam. And then I guess I'll have to get in the water anyways, it looks like, right?
Yeah. He's kind of back inside this little alcove.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I could wait, but I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, you could say you can't. So you could in a D&D world here. You can hold an action. So when he if he comes into range, then your action goes directly after his.
Oh, okay, that's a good point. Yeah, maybe I will do that actually. Like hold the corner here, like sort of guard up. I guess I can't do both of those. I would have to hold the action, hold an
You can
attack
either hold the
action,
action, or you could take a dodge action if you wanted. That's
or
another thing you
dodge.
can do.
No, I'll just hold.
Hold. So if he comes out, take a swing.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, that's your declared action. Okay,
Cool.
Roderick, over to you.
Um,
All by
As,
Souls.
as people start, actually, is Calceolus going to be moving forward on this
You don't know.
from the well, yeah. I whisper behind her, "Excuse me," and then move past her.
You can. Yeah, you can always
And
move
then-
through each other's spaces.
Does it take any additional to move through a hex, or is it still the same?
Nope, all good.
I'm actually just going to move right in behind Rivers and kind of wait for the attack. Wait to jump in.
Okay, so are you going to do a similar thing where you're holding an action? If he comes into range, take a swing, or are you taking a dodge action? What would you like to do?
I'm going to take a dodge action and be ready to evade, I guess. Or, well, yeah.
So if you do that and I make an attack against you, it's a disadvantage automatically. That's how that works. Okay. All right. Calceolus, you're up.
Okay. And it's just kind of hanging out there at the moment, I guess.
Yeah, it hasn't taken its turn yet. Yep. Looks like it's getting ready to move. It's next.
Does it? Can you describe it again as far as like what it actually
Yeah,
looks like?
it looks like this. I mean, actually, it's on the map right now. Actually, you see this just giant pile of leaves, free matter, body matter, sinew. It looks like a giant blob of just sinew and mass.
Swamp thing with flesh. Well,
Yeah, it's like a swamp
okay.
thing in flesh. Yeah, you just nailed it.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna pull out my crossbow and take a shot at it.
Right. Yeah, you got a clear shot. Go ahead.
Blah. 10.
It hits, but it doesn't look like it does any damage. It just kind of sticks in. Anything else, Darren?
It hit, but it doesn't do damage.
Yeah, you didn't break AC.
Okay. Yeah.
I
I was like,
color it out.
I was like, is it totally
I like
resistant
it, yeah,
to
it was
physical
resistant.
damage?
It
I was like,
doesn't find purchase. It just kind of
Okay.
gets absorbed into the.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. No, I don't have anything else to do.
Any movements? Or are you staying where you're at?
No, I'm gonna hang out here.
It moves. You see this thing just come boiling out. Right off the bat, your held action will automatically go.
Sweet. Here I go. 24.
Wow.
That'll hit.
Yeah.
You slice into it. Damage.
8
Nice.
points.
Nice.
Nice. Carve some of the flesh and the plants off of it. It seems to take no attention to what you did. Kevin, these two purple eyes are just staring you down. It doesn't even pay attention to Rivers. But as it takes a step halfway onto the dais, as it gets slashed, stops a little bit. You see one tendril come at you, Kevin. The other one comes at you, Rivers, as it feels that biting blade. It turns. You see its eyes turn, and it reaches for you as well.
You said I wasn't worthy.
Yeah, it says it again. Unworthy. And Kevin, to your left, you see the spirits are all dissipating. They're just disappearing like you need like ash into the wind. Just,
Yeah, run away from me.
Whichever swing it takes first, it has disadvantage
why is that?
because of that
Sap.
sap ability.
Okay, very good. Thank you for the reminder. Kevin.
Sure.
So it starts with Kevin, so that's a disadvantage. You can thank Ethan for that.
Thank you, Ethan.
You are so.
It's a now one because of that. It just goes way wide.
Yeah.
Rivers, one comes at you
No problem.
for a 16. What's your AC?
18 miss.
18. Just misses. You managed to block it aside. That is it. After that, goes over to Lysander.
So where is this door?
It's right next to Cal Solis is standing.
Right behind me.
Right behind you? Like you're standing in front of it?
Like left
Yes.
side, dead middle of the grid.
Okay. Yell to or tell Cal Solis to get the hell to move away from the door. And then I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers on this creature.
That's what we do.
One creature of your choice that you can see within range, yada yada yada, makes the target must make a Wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 3d6 psychic damage and must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far away from you as it can using the safest route. On a successful save, the target takes half as much damage only.
Got it. Wisdom save. Okay. What's your DC?
DC 15.
That's a 2. Give me the 3d6 damage.
Nice.
Tight.
Take 7 points of psychic damage.
Was a psychic damage, and it does have its reaction, so it will use it, and it just pulls away. You see it just like what is this? And it will move to there. This round kind of pulls itself up out of the water. Which yeah. Okay. Lysander, anything else?
That was my I will chug one of those potions of healing. I'm still
2d4 plus 2, right?
you didn't tell me what they were. You just said
Yeah,
healing.
they're just straight normal ones. And healing 5e, where the standard one is 2d4 plus 2. I'm just gonna go and roll it real quick for you.
But you know what? At this stage in the game, that's really gonna help.
Yeah, right. When you have 15
Yeah,
points for
that is 3 plus 2, 5 back.
That's exactly what I was down. Awesome.
Yeah, you chug one, toss it to the side. Okay. All right. Anything else?
That's it. I
Casimir.
Yep.
Back to you.
All right. I am going to
Hit it
try
with
to
some
hit him
fire
with
if you
this.
have it.
What's that?
Hit it with some fire if you have it.
Yep,
Actual
well,
fire.
just my sake. No actual fire, sadly. Touch. I'm gonna hit him with an icy knife.
All right. I think that's an attack roll, I believe.
It is, yeah. Target takes. Oh man. 14.
14. Managed to accidentally close that. Or what's his AC? Gavin, it sticks into him, and it seems to have no effect, as it just doesn't break armor. However, it has a secondary effect. I believe I have to make a dex save as well.
Yeah, correct. Hit or miss. 14 dex save.
Yeah, it failed.
Great. Succeed on next one. 2d6 cold damage.
Good.
7.
Yeah, you see the ice form along its side. Doesn't look like it had the effect you wanted, but it doesn't seem too bothered by it. Did some damage. It looks somewhat resistant to the cold.
Yeah.
Rivers, any movement, Kevin?
No, just stay here.
River, over to you.
I'm gonna make moves back towards it.
Okay, go ahead. The water again is difficult terrain, so it counts as 10 feet per square.
Wait, is it on the where is it again? I can't see it.
You can't
Is
see it?
No.
Oh, it's out of your sight.
My
It's in the
ability.
darkness. Yeah,
It's on the
it's-
right-hand side,
you
right?
know it went west.
He's got a torch.
East, right?
Yeah, it's out of his range. If
You
you
with the torch?
yeah, it's 20
Really?
feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just out of range. I can see.
I
the
know
light.
the general direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, you saw which way it went.
Yeah, I'll go. So the 2 waters are difficult terrain, so that'd
Yeah,
be
so that'll
doubled
be-
up. So
That'll be 10, 20, 25. Puts you on the other staffs if you want.
about
There
right.
you go. Oops, I moved it.
Oopsies. Oh, my bad.
I tried to help you. I'm trying to help you, Ken. So that's 25 right there.
That'll work, and then I'll go ahead and
5 more,
If
you're in
I-
range.
if I I could dash and then take an action surge.
You don't even have to dash. 5 more feet. As long as you have 30 feet of movement, you just need to move 1 more.
Oh,
So you
my
moved 20
bad. I
dots.
thought 4.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
He's a big creature. He's considered a large creature, so he gets into 4 hexes.
So
in
one
range.
more, and I'm good.
Yeah.
All right, sweet. I'm gonna swing then. Here I go.
Okay, go ahead.
19,
Hits. Absolutely.
and that'd be for 4 damage, and
Right.
then I am gonna do a second wind. Or no, sorry. Do I get an action surge yet or no?
Yeah, you do.
You're level 2. If you're level 2, you do, yeah.
Huh, I wonder why I cannot see.
I know you
There
have
it is. Okay, cool. I see it.
It'll be under features.
I just wanted to check the little box. All right, cool. I'm gonna action surge and swing
Right.
again.
Take another swing. Go ahead.
18
Nice.
Another hit.
Nice.
for 7 damage.
Got it. You carve a couple of chunks at it. Doesn't look like it seems all that bothered, but it does scream out as you hit it, and it's going to look directly at you. Roderick, over to you. You can move again, technically, since you took a whole other turn. So, do you want to do any movement, Rivers?
Oh, it's not just in one more action.
Yeah, it doesn't get more movement. No, it just
That
gets
doesn't.
more.
Oh, it's just another
No.
action. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's
Like
just
an attack.
additional action.
Got
So I could. Yeah, no, that's it. I'm done. That's good.
Roderick, followed by Calsulus.
15, 25. Guess I'm gonna move to there.
So it'd be 10, so it'd be 5,
That's 5, 15,
15,
25. and then I
25,
guess-
so you can go up to the steps as you're 30. Yep.
then I'll yeah. Behind Bruce.
All right, Rivers. Okay. Would you like to take any action?
No, not
Would you like to take the evade action? Just in case.
yes. Yes.
Souls, over to you. Followed by me, and my side.
I am going to ready my crossbow. I'm gonna take another shot, and I yell, "Hit it with your torch!" And I take a shot. That's much better.
One hits,
19.
breaks
19.
and breaks armor.
All right, we got 8 plus 8 plus sneak attack of 2.
Absolutely.
10.
See, it rears back as the arrow sticks in right underneath its eye.
Nice shot,
Anything
Jackson.
else?
I reiterate, hit it with your torch.
Got it? Done, Darren?
Yeah.
This time it looks directly at you, Rivers. It pulls away from you, Kevin. Looks both of its eyes turn at you, and you see 3 tentacles go up, all of them coming at you this round.
All right, let's see it.
You bit him good. First one, natural 20.
That's a miss. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, no, it is. It's disadvantage. You said
It
it.
is a disadvantage.
No,
Yep.
wait. Oh, wait, yeah, I did hit it.
Stat.
Shit.
Yep,
Stat.
yep, yep.
Oh, yeah.
Still a hit, 23, but that was clutch. It doesn't quite
Thanks,
connect the way
man.
it wanted to.
Like a crit there?
Turns that crit into a ringer. So the first
Okay.
one hits.
Cool.
Second one is 20. It's a hit as
Come
well.
on, Doug. No.
Sorry. Sorry. All right. So, first, to 6 bludgeoning on the first hit.
Okay.
3 bludgeoning on the second hit.
Okay.
Hang on.
So it hit all 3?
I haven't done the
There's
third
three
one
attacks
yet.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, you see a third tendril come up. Also, Ethan, 7 points of electric damage. As these two tendrils slam into you, you feel yourself getting zapped. I need you to make a strength saving throw as it holds on to you and attempts to grapple you with those 2 attacks.
7 additional points on top of the 9 physical damage.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. No problem. 9 plus 7 is 16. I am a numbers guy.
Yep.
And oh god, ow. And my strength save
Strength save. This is critical.
Indeed, well, it's an 18, so what's
18.
up?
It attempts to pull you in with its third attack and engulf you.
That would have
you
been
managed-
it for me, boys.
It would have been. As you pull yourself away, you manage to fight it off, swinging your sword in there. It just doesn't quite, can't quite connect. Okay. You see him getting just zapped with electricity as these tendrils wrap around you. Lysander, over to you.
Yeah, I am going to Eldritch Blast this thing.
Yeah.
I was going to do my Hellfire Blast, but a 1d10 versus a 1d4, no contest. So. 17?
Nice.
Next.
Max
Nice.
out again, 10.
Twice maxed out. That
okay.
it's good. It just get blasted back. Maybe that's why he couldn't quite pull Rivers in there between the two things. This is blast hits him, it rears back. Any movement or bonus action?
Doug, I don't think that healing potions are going to work quite like they do in Baldur's Gate, where I could just throw one at Ethan.
No,
And
you cannot chuck him at him.
All right. I'll have to try to run up and pat him on the butt or something.
I,
You
do-
don't
I-
need one.
I can take a second wind next turn if I'm still alive.
Okay. I will start moving that way, though.
Well, you know the water is double movement, so you can move around however you'd like. I'll let you do that in the background.
You said, well, how much is each square? 10 feet?
It's 5 and let 10 in the water.
10, 15.
If you move around the outside, it's less. There you go.
That's right. So
No,
I'll
25.
get there.
Yeah, between the two, but we'll round up.
Yeah.
As you kind of step through. Okay. Casimir, followed by Rivers. Casimir, you see this thing is just electricity is just arcing over it now. Purple energy that you saw on the altar is now all just sort of surrounding this creature. You see it just bristling with crackling energy, and a lot of it's just being funneled into these 2 tendrils on top of Rivers.
Kevin, you are muted.
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, not a whole lot of options for me here. So I'll try another Sacred Flame.
Fine, that's a dex save.
Yeah, he's big.
It
but
fails.
Great.
Yeah, well, he's got a minus to dex save, so
I was hoping
3 didn't
so.
help.
All right, that is a 6.
Nice. You see a little no more flame burn off. Does not appear to have any extra effect this time, but you see it gets singed. Anything else coming?
That is it.
Okay, Rivers, over to you. Okay,
Um,
grappled.
Not grappled, that's good. I hear Calsolus right before I get smoked with the torch comment. So
Mhm.
would I be able to do that with my offhand, like shield hand, basically shield bash with the torch kind of vibe? I don't have the damage kind of vibe for that, so
Just make an attack roll.
normal attack roll.
Yeah, a normal melee attack.
I'll do that, and that is a dirty 20.
30-20, it hits. Give me a D4 for the torch and a D6 for the fire.
The D4 is going to be a 1, very
Makes sense
stout.
for a torch.
Yeah, and then the
Doing a lot of
D6
damage.
will be a 3.
Got it. Fire slams into it. You see it hits, puts out your torch as it does.
Well, fuck.
The area is plunged into darkness once again. It did not look like it had any extra effects.
Got it. Okay, cool. I'm also gonna hit up a second wind. I'll hit one of those, and that's a 1d10 plus 2 for a bonus action. So that's gonna be 4 health
64 back. Yeah.
Very good. Kind of wanted more, but that's okay.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. Weird that I can't turn the light off once it's on. Okay.
That was me.
Yeah, well, no movement. You can technically move.
Would it not get any kind of attack of
It
opportunity?
absolutely would get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, nice try, buddy.
Well, one attack.
He was trying.
Here's where my thought was. One attack is better than 3. I don't know.
Yeah, you are correct. No, I don't think I will.
You don't want to give me that.
I don't think it's
Enjoy,
in my. I don't think it's in my character to leave this once it started. He's either gonna die or he's gonna keep fighting.
Okay, Roderick, over to you, followed by Calsulis.
That's it looks like there's a light source coming off of me, by the way.
I know I can't turn them off for some reason.
Oh, okay.
I think I know why now. I'm working on it, but
that was our light source, though, right? I can't see.
it was. I mean, you know generally where it is. It would be any attacks would be a disadvantage.
Is there any way that I could? Because I just saw Rivers get walloped by the tendrils, right? Is there any way that I could play a defensive game to like get in his same, his same square, and like try to bat him away as he's, or like at least like make an additional target for him?
Absolutely. You want to step? You can step through him. I mean, basically, you step here. If you want to declare you're trying to shield him, I will take that into account.
Yes, that's kind of the idea, especially if I just saw him get walloped. But I am going to scream as I'm walking in front of him, though.
Okay, you scream. Is that scream as in turn on your rage, or you just
walking?
I'm gonna guttural as I walk past him. You know,
It's
sounds like
interesting.
some Mortal Kombat scream.
Would you
Let me
be
be clear.
raging?
Does that mean you're raging or not?
Yes.
Okay, so you're raging. Bonus action rage. Got it. Okay. And okay, and then are you attacking? And if you are, is it a reckless attack or a regular?
It's gonna be just a regular attack.
Okay, so this will be a disadvantage.
Okay.
In the darkness. Tell you it's going to be a miss.
25.
You managed to get in front of it, but it just doesn't quite connect. Can't see. You might have hit it, but just didn't find any weak spots as you slam into this giant amorphous thing.
Oh.
Anything else?
No.
Hey, Calsulis, what are you?
Can I know it's not exactly as written for it, but can I use thaumaturgy to reignite his torch?
I would be okay with it.
Because it allows the fire play. Yeah, I know it's an action. All right. So yeah, I yell, Volgren, and reignite your torch. And then follow that up, bonus action, and then say, Serin, and you take that much in healing, Rivers.
9 back. Healing word. Feel yourself restored with some magical essence. Okay, Kevin. Darren, turn over.
Yeah.
All right. Shambling Mound is up next. It's seeing you get in front of it and try to slam into it, kind of getting his attention. It's coming to you, Pat.
Let go.
At least 2 of them are. The third one will be up for debate. First one's coming at you. That is a 18 to hit.
Tie goes to defender, correct?
Tie goes to me. What's your AC?
18.
18 is the target, so 18 is a hit. Second one is a natural 20. So 2 hits. Here they come. That one's going to be bad. First one, 2 nat 20s. Well, first one, regular damage.
Silvery barbs.
Reaction, silvery barbs. Okay.
Yeah.
Ethan, did you take that healing?
How many points was it?
9.
9.
Sick. Thank you.
Okay. So silvery barb on the
So he
second
has
attack.
Yeah, he has to. The nat 20, he'll have to re-roll.
Got it. Turns it into a 15. The miss. Because
And
he only
I
hit once. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
And I will give advantage to Roderick for their next attack.
Got it. Okay, so you managed to. This barb of light slams into it. It reels back. Can't quite connect with that one. The third tendril, then, since it couldn't hold you and grab and try to engulf you, the last one's going towards you, Rivers. It tries to just sprawl out at the two of you.
I'm back to new now. I'm ready to go.
That's good. 21 to hit. That's it.
Jeez.
Fuck, Jesus.
Got a pretty big plus
Yeah.
for a level 3 creature. All right, so Pat, starting with you with the one that did hit regular. That is 9 points of bludgeoning, half to 4, because you're raging. And the lightning damage is 4 as well. That is not half. That is straight through. Ethan, 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Dice dare and save my life. Thank you.
Yep, you did. And 4 points of electricity damage.
Ouch. Okay.
Holding on. What are you at?
I'm good. Don't worry about
Good.
me.
Back down to 5. Okay.
I'm good.
All right. Okay. Lysander. That was Lysander. That was Lysander. You're up. You get your reaction back.
Yeah.
You're up.
I am
Okay.
going. Silvery barbs.
Yeah.
It's it's a spell.
Oh, so you're burning some spell slots then.
Yeah, I mean to keep.
Good critical ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd say that was warranted. Yeah, a
24 hours
20
sleep in
to
here after we're done.
Yeah.
I agree.
keep somebody in the game. No, but all of my spells are basically like insult based. Seems like just me yelling insults at people.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I will do is, Doug, remind me of the rules. If I gave Rivers the other healing potion, that would be my action, right? Or is that
If you're gonna pour it down his gullet, so to speak, it is an action to give somebody else a potion. It's a bonus action to take it yourself.
Okay,
Can you
I
just hand it
will
to him
just
like as a free action though.
What's that?
Sorry. I was like, can you just hand it to him as a free action?
A free action.
Yeah,
Yes, if you just hand it to him, then absolutely fine.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hand Rivers the extra healing potion. So good thing I found those because she just used them. And I'm gonna blast this motherfucker with Eldritch Blast again.
Okay. See if you can do another third max damage roll.
Well, it's not like a performance anxiety, but I'll see if I can turkey. 15.
It's just his AC is 15. Officially, you found it.
Performance anxiety. I got a 4.
Yeah. Just as you're handing him the potion and you get into the melee combat, it just kind of clips his side.
I was distracted by
that's-
handing off the potion. Just look at the ceiling, babe. I'll be ready to go in a minute. Just count to 10. I'll be.
Yeah. So you moved over and handed to him. That's 5 movement. Any other movement, or you stay where you're at?
Well, yeah. No, I'm gonna move. Actually, I'm gonna run up, hand him the potion, and then walk backward. Yeah, go back to where I was.
Double movement for each circle. Okay, so you just go right back to that next slot.
Yeah,
Casimir,
I'm out of
followed
range.
by Rivers.
All right. Stay where I'm at and hit him with the Sacred Flame.
Yeah, like Sacred Flame. Yeah, his dex is
The
terrible.
sacred
So
flame.
it
Nice.
does not even appear to be attempting to move.
2 points.
Okay, 2 more. Every little bit counts. Okay, anything else?
That's it.
5-point Rivers. You're up.
Dude, I'm feeling good. I'm
You
gonna.
got a healing potion now.
I am gonna, as Lysander hands me the potion, I'm gonna say thank you, and I'm gonna uncork it with my mouth and chug it. And
Yep.
here we go.
8 back.
Oh, you roll it? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, 8 back. Excellent. Then I'm gonna do a little. Oh no, I can't do that. Yeah.
Bonus action. So you have your actions. So.
Oh, I thought drinking a potion was an action.
No, giving it to somebody else, like to literally pour it down their
Yeah.
throat kind of deal, is an action.
Good deal.
If you're drinking, it's bonus action.
Perfect. Well, then I am going to hack and swing at this thing.
Okay.
Here I go. Hit. 19 to hit.
Yes, man, you've been consistent.
Nice.
No, the attack rolls have been on tonight.
Oh, Max is out.
Damage.
That one
Nice.
cleaves into it, and it does not like it. It growls out as it does. Okay. Any movement?
No.
He stands there
Hell no.
defiantly. I love it. Roderick, followed by Council. This thing is starting to look like it's starting to come apart. You can see chunks of it, pieces of it.
I mean, they
you know,
didn't look good to begin with. Like, it's,
No, it didn't, but it's starting to. You can tell it's starting to fall apart. As
What's
pieces
its
of it are
What's its
hacked
name?
away.
Morgoth? Zorgoth?
Morgoth, I think. Is what his name was?
Was it an L?
Orgoth.
Morgoth. Yes.
Morgoth.
not gonna work here anymore. That's what-
Like,
Floor gotta find a new place to
Morgoth.
live, that's for sure.
The Decayer.
more like Borgoth.
Roderick, Mr. 7 hit points. He's not looking much better. What are you up to, Roderick?
I'm gonna keep swinging.
He's going to swing in regular attack or the other one, reckless.
Necklace. No.
Well, you should have advantage on this attack, so you don't need to do
You do
reckless.
have advantage. You're right. You're absolutely right. You do have advantage this attack.
Yeah.
So 2 d20s and take the higher.
Oh dang it! I should have rolled 2. Oh no!
There is a way to do that as well.
Yeah.
So
10 and a 9.
10 and a 9. Wow, that is special. 2 misses as you swing into it, and it just slams into the side of this giant creature. Doesn't seem to find purchase. Any movement, or are you going to stand there defiantly?
Also standing defiantly. Although
So-
I'm looking a little questioning because I did just literally take 2/3 of my health in
well, I
one
know.
round.
Got burn marks all over you where these things touched you.
Sorry, Roderick. I only had 2 bits. And I didn't expect it to be such a rush. So
you literally saved my life on that last one. I'd have been toast.
Household.
I'm going to take another shot. Another
Alright.
crossbow bolt. 16.
Just gets in there.
Alright. It'll take maxed out at 9 for base, plus another 3 for sneak attack.
Got it. Well, it looks rough after that one. You see part of its body sort of like, almost like it just had a stroke, kind of starts to just fall a little bit. It's still moving, but looks slowed down significantly. Anything else, Darren?
Hell no. I'm going to hang out over here.
Okay, stay away from it. While it's backed into a corner, continues its abrasion of these 2 in front of it that are just hacking it to pieces. I think it's going to focus on Rivers because he did a bunch of damage to it, and Pat can't seem to find any connection points. So it's going to send its first 2 attacks at Rivers. You did hit it, so its first
Yeah,
attack is
disadvantage on first one. Nice.
I'm remembering now. I'm trying to.
All right.
That's a miss because of the disadvantage.
Excellent. Come on now.
You block it aside. Second one coming at you is a miss.
Nice.
Goes wide. Third one will go back towards Pat. 19 plus 7, 20 hit.
Miss. Oh, sorry.
Is
That's a hit.
That is a 4, 5, 6. Bludgeoning, half to 3.
And electricity as well.
Yeah, here it comes. What are you down to?
None of your daggone business.
What are you down to?
4.
4? Okay, I see it. 4. 2d4 lightning damage. This could go one of 2 ways. Here it comes.
Oh no.
4 on the dot. Roderick goes down to 0. First player
You're
down.
fine. You're fine. All you got to do is make 3 death saving throws. You're gonna be fine.
Or beast
We're gonna
otherwise.
kill this thing before that. Yeah.
it looks pretty rough. Pat, you hit the ground. I do need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
This is important.
Yeah.
Do it. Okay.
Con
Just
save.
straight up con.
Yep.
Which one do I click? Because I have a con. A con
You
plus
just click
Con
on
five.
save. It's on the top of the
Yeah.
Top left. Yeah.
So,
You see saving throws.
why am I tripping? Oh my gosh! Yeah, sorry guys.
You're good.
16.
I don't have to go find the
Nice.
injury chart, so you're good.
Oh,
Uh,
that's always so
Didn't have it
fun.
pulled up. It is so much fun, but we don't have to see it today. As you get dropped into the ground. Are you in the water? Hold on.
No, I was
Don't
up on the
drown.
edge.
Is he
Don't
drowning?
No, just checking.
Yeah.
Just checking. Just checking. I need to check these things.
You know,
Like I said.
statistically,
Lysander,
most people drown in shallow water.
over to you.
That would be the
Lysander.
hero equivalent of dying on the toilet, though. I'm just saying. Like,
Lysander?
yeah, I'm just gonna oldie but a goldie. I'm just gonna hit it with an Eldritch Blast.
Okay. If you can keep hitting it.
Nope, missed. Never mind.
Just one under. Just misses.
Yeah, I know.
Probably hits it, but again, doesn't find a good sweet spot. Anything else, Lysander?
No, I don't really think I'm gonna be doing much else.
Casimir, followed by Rivers.
All right, I'm going to stick to what I know. I'm gonna Sacred Flame him.
Failed.
Yeah.
Doesn't help that I haven't rolled above 10. But
How about a 3?
another 3 more. It looks like it wants to go. It's just
Damn it.
barely up.
Damn it!
Just holding on. Rivers.
All right, Rivers, put an end to this thing for fuck's sake.
It's time to put this thing down, man.
Well, Pat would appreciate that.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 is a clear hit. You can do it in one hit. That's
6.
not quite enough.
Oh.
Go up. Anything else?
No.
Roderick, first death save. D20, please. Great D20.
Here comes
Roll
the
D20.
20.
11.
Nice.
It's a success. So mark, you for some reason it shows a failure. Uncheck that and mark 1 success.
Very nice.
Cal Solus, you're up.
All right, let's finish this fucker off. Another
Yeah.
crossbow bolt.
Darren, it has 3 hit points.
And I'm attacking. I'm attacking with advantage because I hit it with my Vex crossbow last time.
Yep. Make the
Nice.
run. As long as you hit, I think it's all over.
Send Cal Solus positive vibes.
You missed.
With advantage.
With advantage,
Jesus.
the arrow
Oh,
sticks
man.
into the side of this creature. Does
Fuck.
not connect.
Is it
That's-
sure no?
What's that?
Okay, Darren, anything else?
I don't have anything else.
It got another turn. What are the odds of that? I
Oh,
really didn't think
boy.
it would survive. It had 10 hit points at the top of the round. Okay,
Oh,
it's
boy.
it's not gonna mess with Pat. He's down. I'm not a dick. Also,
Wait, just you wait. Once we get over level 10 or whatever, the gloves are
yeah,
off.
there are
I
there are
remember-
definite characters that if you would meet them, will absolutely go for the kill. It doesn't care. It just sees the body drop. It moves on. Moves down the line. Is gonna look at the two of you. Rivers, you've done a lot of damage. So have you. Drew, so it's going to take one at each of you to start, and then we'll see who gets number 2.
I remember I distinctly said I wanted to be out of.
Oh, you did. Yeah, you didn't move, but yes, you did say it. So you're there. Unless you're moving further, which
No, I just distinctly said I wanted to be out of tendril range. So
yeah, okay. It does move forward and puts you in tendril range because it is 10 feet of reach as it steps forward.
Still in tendril
It's
range.
missed Rivers with a 3.
Request denied,
Miss
Drew.
Lysander, that is a 3. Roll 2 3s in a row. 1 through 10, 10 through 20. Rivers didn't like you. It's going after you. That's a hit. For 4 bludgeoning and 5 lightning.
What did it roll to hit?
A 19 plus 7.
For 9
Plus more.
total.
Yeah, 9 total.
All right, I'm good.
Okay, Lysander, it's over to you.
Come on.
It has 3 hit
finish it
points.
off.
I'm just going to tell you. It has 3 hit points.
Drone!
Take 2.
Kill it!
Now, I love that this is a straight D10, though, so it could survive this.
Yeah.
There's no pluses. So go
Yeah.
ahead. Go ahead. Roll the 2. Roll it.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
Got him by
Four's all you
one.
need.
Easy.
Yes.
You don't want to overdo it. Just
No,
enough.
no.
Just
Yeah.
enough.
Very dramatic.
You don't want to show off. We all just met
You know
one another.
It's fine.
I'm gonna
I'm
put a
good.
target on your back.
Yeah. I know.
You
I know
see-
what I'm about.
You see the creature as this last blast of pure energy slams into it, goes right through its what appears to be its mouth, kind of this void that was trying to engulf Rivers, just goes right through the back of it, and you just see it just open up and then just crumbles to the ground into the water. The splat. You see the purple energy stop crackling. All goes quiet.
I was gonna say no chanting.
Chanting is gone. Unless you're chanting like, yay! Otherwise, no. Casimir, we're still in initiative, however, because someone is down.
One must die.
Does this count as a long rest? Wait,
Sure. Yeah. The short rest for you.
I mean, he is already
Might-
down.
might
We
be a
could just
long
kind of
rest.
hold
It's
his
a very
water
long
right
rest,
under.
yeah.
We've yet to determine how long the rest is. Let's
Yeah.
find out. Casimir, over to you.
One must
I mean, the
die.
longer we wait, the more it's going to feel like a real murder. So
Yeah, one must die. Kill him.
It's up to you. It is your turn.
No, I'll go over and hit a look here. What's my last spell slot? What do we got here? We got any? We're on other
you
things.
can just gotta do a medicine check, Kev.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'll go.
But you don't have to do
But
the
Cure
spell
Wounds
slot.
gets them back up. Medicine check just stabilize.
I'll use
Okay.
it. Yeah, go cure wounds.
Yeah.
First,
You stumble into the water. Oh,
Ah.
sorry.
Yeah.
I'm trying to help you. Sorry. Doesn't really matter. We're
Just
out of initiative anyways. You slosh through the water. Cure Wounds is automatic success. You can go ahead and do your roll.
Alrighty, it is. What is it? 2d8 plus 4. Oh yeah, 17.
See that.
wait, what?
You just got
17 hit
17 back.
points back. You
17
feel.
hit
You guys
points,
see.
damn.
You see the priest step down into the water. What does this look like, Kevin? What does this sound? Curious
Yeah.
what this human looks like.
Yeah, I walk through. No, it's all right. I walk through the water. The water coming up to my waist there.
Yeah.
Just bring some of the water up over him and
Oh.
oh no, bloody water. Yeah, you're right. It's gross. It's
We'll
gross.
be rolling for infection later.
No, you don't see anything in my hands, but my eyes light up just a little bit as I just a little brighter orange than they already are. And
You wake up, this energy washes over you. Thankfully, not the water washing over you. But
So you'd have pink eye if you woke up.
among other things.
you
You start to wake up, and as he is waking up, you feel this place starting to shake. It's a low rumble. The water, you can see the water pooling, starting to kind of just shake and ripple.
Ah, shit, that was a load bearing monstrosity. Need to get out here.
Yeah.
Get the hell out.
Morgoth's brother. No. Fuck.
two must die.
Yeah.
So you guys didn't go upstairs. There was an animal upstairs. Just you could have sacrificed something. There was a trick to this, which would have cut its hit points in half. So it did not happen because you never
An
restored the
innocent
other-
animal?
Yeah, any sacrifice would have worked.
No.
Yeah.
No. Maybe a person, but we're not fucking sacrificing an animal, dude.
There was a rat.
Maybe
There was a
a
rat
person.
upstairs. There was a rat upstairs.
I don't care if it's a
Someone had
rat. rat, whatever, dude. Ain't gonna happen.
I don't
You
think
start
any
to
of us
feel the
would have
ground shake.
grabbed a rat on just
Yeah,
random
resort
carried out into the basement.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't expecting anybody to, but it was a fun little
That's funny.
trick.
That is
That was it
cool.
rat in my
That is a
pocket.
cool thing.
to circumvent. I mean, unless you wanted to sacrifice one of your companions, so that would
So
have
is this
worked.
place straight like? Is this place straight up coming down? Like, are there? Is
Yeah,
there,
you
like,
start to feel the earth shaking, the water is rippling. It feels like it's getting louder.
yeah. Let's. And the only way
Yeah.
out is the passage, right? The secret
Well, there's
passage.
two. Well, there's the other one, the other door.
Yeah, the one we
Yeah,
came in,
door.
right? There's no this. This is it. Like, it doesn't go deeper.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Hello.
Well,
Yeah.
since we know
Should we open
those
some boxes on the way out?
hell yes.
What's that?
Just grab
I start
supermarket
running.
dash.
I start running for the passage we came in because
Okay.
I ain't going through the room we haven't been through yet. If this place is coming down.
Yeah, we
Okay.
should go where we know, and also
Okay.
maybe pop a box open on
Oh,
the
I'm
way
gonna
out.
grab the first one on the way. I just open it.
Mine.
It's like-
Mine.
Couldn't help it.
No,
Explode.
no question.
I love it. It kills you.
No
No.
question.
Okay. So I think what I'm hearing is Pat wakes up, this place starts shaking. You guys start booking it. Back out the same way you came, kind of trudging through the water. And Darren, are you stopping to open one of these boxes along the way?
I mean, I'm kind of grabbing one on the way and seeing what happens.
So yes.
Roll a D12
Yeah, for sure.
for me, Darren.
What's that?
Straight D12. Roll a D12.
Okay.
I'm giving you
One random box.
10.
Solid.
10,000 gold pieces.
Okay.
Woo!
You open up one of the boxes while the rest of the group is kind of you're ahead of the group based on your
Okay.
location
Oh yeah.
to start with. So you open one of them in, and what you see is a severed finger.
Ah. Go for another
It
one
looks.
before everybody gets here.
Okay, you will open one more. D12.
Oh yeah.
It's like scratchers, dude. Yeah, maybe one.
I'm like,
just one more.
they're
Let's see
still
what's
coming,
up.
right? They're running behind me. I'm like,
The rest of the group
"Guys,
is
roll."
catching up by the second one. Yes, but go ahead and give me another D12. You
4.
open the one next to it, or another one.
Yeah.
You see looks like as you open it up, it looks like a knife that appears to be made of bone.
Okay, I'll take that.
You grab that. The rest of the group, anybody doing anything other than running at this point, back out the way you came.
Yeah, we're good.
Yell tell Solus that he dropped his finger. Or she dropped her finger.
Yeah, go ahead and
Besides
grab
that-
that. Bring it.
I'm running.
Okay. The group starts to make their way back up. This place is shaking, breaking apart. You see stone falling. But you have time. It doesn't just collapse as you make it back up through the way you came. As you make it back onto the first floor, what do you want to do? You find yourself back onto the second floor. Excuse me. As you make your way up to the second floor, you're back in this little side room that you came through. One thing you would note, I think, at this point, pretty directly as soon as you come up, the windows that were bricked off, you see the bricks are gone. You can see the curtains are kind of moving as you come up, as wind is blowing through where the glass should be. There's no glass. The windows are wide open. You just see the night air kind of coming through and kind of pushing these curtains aside up on the main second floor when you guys get up there.
I mean, I'm just going for the, just run for the stairs, right? That's just,
Yeah, it's going to run back down to the first floor and out the front door.
I mean, I'm like taking 4 stairs at a time, but yeah.
Okay. You sprint your way down. Everybody just kind of following?
I mean, up here, the house isn't like straight caving in anymore, but
No, it's shaking. It is
Yeah,
shaking. It
yeah,
absolutely feels like it's going to come down. But
let's get out of here.
Yeah.
You guys-
Yeah.
charge down through the second floor, back down to the first floor. Again, as you're on the first floor, you see all the windows are wide open. There's the curtains are kind of being pushed by the night air. You can see some of the rooms that look like they were in good condition, because a handful of them look like they were well maintained. Now, as you come down on the first floor, you can see almost like images flashing of it turning back into a decayed room, like the whole thing was some sort of fake image in your mind. You see these rooms are dilapidated and destroyed and cobwebs everywhere. It's like the whole thing is shifting and changing as you make your way through the stairs. And you make it to the front door, and you see the front door is gone. There's not even a front door. You just see it's open to the night air. The front porch had a gate on it that you did not even see before. You can see it's all twisted and mangled and rusted, and you can see the city streets right in front of
We're going outside.
you. You do make it. We're going to go a little further, not much further. You did just reach level 3, however, just to get that out of the way. As you exit this building, uh, you all come out, charging out of this front door, and as you do, you see the whole building just start cracking and breaking. And as the last person comes out, uh, you see the building just collapse, just starts to come down, leaving nothing in its wake as the whole thing just sort of twists and flashes. Some of it breaks down, and in a couple of flashes, it almost looks like there was no building there at all. You see this image sort of change, and by the time 5, 10 seconds goes by, you see that the building is just nothing but rubble, burned, charred, ash, little bits of debris. But the building that was there seemed to look like it was never there. You see the debris of a building that was probably burned down years ago from the looks of it.
Do you think those ghost kids made it out?
Are the kids okay? Yeah.
I was gonna wait for a dull moment, but I was gonna. I hope the kids are safe.
Yeah.
I hope they're dead.
Well,
Thorn and Walter.
still.
Little Walter.
Yeah. Once the dust settles and it's I'm assuming it's quiet on the street.
Yeah.
And we're not getting
Yeah, it's
right
still-
hit. Yeah. I'm gonna turn to everybody and say, well, it's like me dad always used to say, 2 toads in a pond may be 2 toads too many. And then look solemnly at the ground.
What would he say that in reference to?
You're not sure. He's not sure.
No, he's asking. He's asking.
Oh, so you're asking out loud?
Yeah.
Everything is quiet. Streets. Remember, you guys went in here, it was like 10 o'clock at night. The moon is out. The clouds have broken a little bit, kind of giving you a little bit of a better night view of the town. Again, some of the buildings look nicer over here. Look like they at least could be lived in. This building, ash, charred debris.
Hmm.
And then you hear a set of footsteps walking towards you all.
Better be a dragon, not cheese.
Yeah. Wasn't there some creepy dude out here earlier?
There was.
Darren
Yeah.
saw it. He didn't tell anybody he saw it. From across the street, Darren, as you are all standing there, anybody with night vision will see, from across the street, there's 2 more buildings across the street, about 10, 15 feet away. It's an alleyway between the 2 of them. Darren, you see a figure stepping out of the shadows, walking towards you all.
What kind of figure? What does it look like?
He looks humanoid. As he steps kind of through the shadows a little bit and gets into your range, you see a thin man, looks to be in his 30s, 35, maybe 40. Long black hair, very nice, fine clothes, knee-high boots. Nice, thick black cloak draped over his like a cape. Golden inlay across the top, kind of holding it on. You see a man appear at the edge of the alleyway. You recognize him. The man you saw in the cart on your way here.
Oh.
The black cart. Behind him. I was pulling up a picture. I have one. Sorry, I was pulling up trying to find a picture.
Prove it.
I'm trying to. Observer. There he is. You see this man step out into the alleyway. Behind him, Darren, you do see two more sets of eyes just at the edge of your vision. Two golden eyes, really low to the ground, probably, standing maybe about 3, 4 feet high, just in the distance, just behind him in the alleyway.
Is anybody else seeing, like,
You all see
seeing this?
Yeah,
Okay,
you all
well,
see him.
Okay.
As he gets into view. Those without night vision, you see him right at the end as he kind of steps to the edge of the alleyway. You can just in the moonlight see his silhouetted figure.
Did you send a picture?
Yeah.
It should be posted
It's on the
in.
tabletop.
On Foundry.
Where? Oh.
Foundry.
Oh, fine.
Oh.
I see. Oh, yeah, there he is. Oh.
Good evening.
Funny seeing you here.
He gives a slight, pleasant bow. When we met, I thought you were nothing but simple travelers. Maybe there's more than meets the eye. Kind of raises an eyebrow as he looks at all of you. I failed to introduce myself. First, my name is Strahd von Zarevich, ruler of Barovia. I welcome you to my kingdom.
I look at him and I say, and I take it you didn't like these people, huh? I found your note.
Not particularly. They were foolish, simple ones. Not like you are. Surprised you survived the magic of the mists.
I want to like level my sword at him, basically, like point at him with it and be like, "What have you done to this land?" or something along those lines, Just like kind of
Whatever you want to say. We're in heavy
Yeah.
RP here, so whatever you want to say.
like level a sword at him, like point straight at him. Just tell us what you've done here.
I don't think we have enough time for that very long story. But what, you don't like? He looks around.
Place is cursed, devoid of all life.
It is not. There are many that live here in Barovia. You just haven't taken enough time to get acquainted with the locals. But there'll be plenty of time for that.
Because there's no going back, is there?
Who are you? Look at you. You are of the stock, aren't you? Takes a step forward. You know much of this land?
I know Rivers is right. It is cursed. And for many of us, there's no way out.
That much is true. For you, for me, Graves, you'll be staying here. You have nothing to fear from me. Interesting to have people of such ability again. It's been a few dozen years since anyone with any real talent has come to Barovia. I like the challenge, he says with a smile. And as he smiles, you see two very clear fangs as he smiles.
Audible big gasp.
Casimir's Casimir's eyes kind of burn a little brighter as he glares at him.
I look at him and like, why exactly have you brought us here? It's obviously not to save this town, and I'm assuming you're the one who sent these letters.
As you say that, he just smiles. You did get my invitation. You are not wrong. What are you exactly? He looks at you. He says that. Never seen one of you before.
What do you think I am?
You look like a deep. He smiles when he says that.
And I smile back. And you are absolutely right.
Lysander, what are you doing? Curious.
I'm just sort of taking this all in right now.
Okay. You
And I'm
hear a
wondering
voice.
what the local hot topic is.
You hear a voice in the back of your mind, Lysander. Just says, "Be careful, little one. He is one of the old ones." I says it.
And kind of think to myself, like, really great. I mean, the guy with the fangs and broody, you're like, oh, your insight is beware of him. Yeah, thanks.
Well, no, I think the more keyword is since he's one of the older ones.
I know.
Understand. But yeah, did you say that back to him?
Yeah, I do.
As you do, and this is all in your mind, right?
Yeah, that one was in my mind. I haven't said it aloud yet.
As you have that quick dialogue, though, as he's kind of addressing the group, his eyes twist over to you, Drew, and he looks at you. He goes, "You are all welcome in my home here, but he is not. The Fae have no welcome here," he says. As if he heard that conversation.
Didn't you send him an invite?
Just me. I just run along.
Oh.
Well, I guess that settles that.
Please, I will enjoy this. Oh, you asked a question. Sorry, I got distracted there. What did you say? You said, why did you?
That's why so why did you bring us here?
Oh, little young one. I get so tiredly bored here sometimes. It's nice to have new blood here in Barovia.
Have you ever heard of a hobby? Like, have you ever thought, like, maybe instead of like luring people to their death, I'll take up like wood carving or something like that, or like meditation?
Oh, I've had many hobbies. 1,000 years, you have time for many things. Boredom fills my many days. But I think it'll be fun to have you here for a little while. As long as you don't get in my way. He says,
How are we going to get in your way if we don't know what you want us to do? So what do you want us? Why are we here? Is there a purpose?
My guests, nothing more.
I wasn't actually invited. Is there any way that I can just go back now? I didn't get an invite. I think that I may have stepped into something a little over my head.
Oh, I'm afraid there is no leaving Barovia, little one. The mists of Barovia are a constant jailer. There is no turning back now. You are here with us.
Rivers will like look at him with pretty just hate-filled eyes, and I'll say, this cycle ends here. We will purge this land and your rule from it.
We shall see. We shall see. You hear more footsteps coming now. To your left, you see footsteps echoing. You see another humanoid coming down the street, the way you came from originally. You see a human male. It looks to be human. White hair, kind of white graying hair, wearing sort of like kind of banded armor. Looks old but ornate and nice. You see him coming down the street, and you hear a sword unsheathed. You, Throd, you devil! What are you doing here? He's about 60, 70 feet, so just coming into your visual range, Darren, and those with night vision. See this human coming in. He pulls out this sword. He turns, looks at him, shrugs. Please, Ismark, let the adults speak. He waves his hand.
Adults. I mean, this guy's been alive for centuries. He hasn't figured out how to stop dressing like a Halloween party. Just-
As he says that, he waves his hand, and this human that's walking towards you, he just stops in his tracks. You just see him just lock up. I'll answer you. I have guests. He turns back to all of you. It should be enjoyable. Now, you've had a long night. Get some rest. We'll have much to discuss in the coming days.
You just brought these people here for your entertainment?
He smiles when you say that. Like I said, sometimes I get bored.
I know.
Eternal life isn't all they say it is. That's should be enjoyable. However, I have much to do tonight, so you'll have to forgive me if I part ways. We will speak more soon. You hear this human irk out something to your left over here down the street. You stay away from my sister. Tries to get the words out. It sounds strained against whatever magic is holding him. Please. I could kill you where you stand. He looks at him. He looks back at all of you. Until we meet again, enjoy your time here in Barovia. Dials again. Looks up, and you see his whole body explode into bats. And shoot up into the night sky.
I don't think we're strong enough to fight him yet.
You hear a low rumbling growl, and the two sets of eyes down the alleyway. You see them just dart away, and you hear the sound of footprints of like paw prints just on stone ground moving away. And then the human drops to his knees, suddenly freed of whatever that magic was. You just see him just drop to his knees. Hear a metal sword clang to the ground. Oh.
I'll step forward and straight forearm, grab him, help him up.
You run over to him?
Yeah.
Okay. Grabs your wrist, kind of pull him up. And that is where we are going to stop tonight.
Where the hell are we supposed to rest at?
Yeah, I was actually thinking that when he said that. I was like,
Like,
where
is
the
he,
fuck?
is he-
Like,
is he putting us up for the night? Like, what the hell do you mean?
I'm imagining the most haunted ass, evil, not cool Call of Duty map looking town ever. Like, there's nowhere to chill here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I doubt there's a Holiday Inn.